half an ounce of simple syrup, like 10 mint leaves. We now have a mint plant, so I don't have to buy it anymore.
Sarah just got a bunch of mint plants.
And then 3 ounces of Kentucky straight
Live
bourbon.
like now.
Lots of crushed ice.
Nope, do it. Go live. Go live.
Let me fix
Don't
my
be
hair.
prepped.
Let me fix my hair.
We are doing this.
Here we go.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. And now we're live.
And now we are live.
What up, everybody?
Cut them off mid-spiel and see if you can recover.
Episode 46 of Brews Bros BS. Tonight we got Big
Is it
Sky Brewing
46 or is it
Trout
47
Slayer.
because you missed last week?
46.
Are you sure?
If I missed last week, it should be 45. Big Sky Brewing Trout Slayer, and we got Deschutes Passion Fruit IPA. Yeah.
That's it? That's all the intro?
Let's get drunk.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Fucking amateur.
I'm watching the one down below. We're all like just sitting here like, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 46. What's
Is
up?
that your pops?
What is it? Oh yeah.
Or your brother?
Hey, what's up, Dad? No, that's my old man.
Chris saw you guys popping in and he was saying, hey,
Yeah.
you know, we're
Chris was giving shout outs, but we were
Let's go,
muted, so you
bro,
can't hear
come.
any of
Yeah,
us.
we were muted.
Hey, anybody who missed the very beginning and can't read the stuff up above, we got Trout Slayer and Passion Fruit IPA tonight. Of course, I want to give a couple quick shout outs as usual. Sorry for being gone last week also, but Adam filled in for me, so huge shout out to him. Adam, I know he'll be on later. Thanks for filling in, bud. Derek and Josh, thank you guys for both giving the video a share.
Thank you,
Tay hates right off the bat, man. Also, I want to thank Brad, big time, for being super vocal, and Nathan, Sally, our good buddy Willard. You guys were super vocal, keeping the conversation going. That was awesome with you guys. And then, of course, as always, Cave Diver South, our sponsor. Those guys hook us up with beer every week. They're super awesome.
They're awesome.
Also, just a quick announcement. We'll say it again. We'll sell it again later. Next week, we got Brad actually on cast with us. So he'll be here. He's going drink for drink with Tate. That's what he said.
My boy Brad.
Which is going to be a bad decision because we decided on the way back from the liquor store that we realized that we don't have work the next day, so we're going to get real drunk.
Tate's going to go ham,
Bad
and Brad doesn't drink.
Bad decisions being made a week in advance.
But we also decided, because we had talked about this in the past, and kind of we weren't 100% sure on what we were going to do or whether we were going to do it or not. But we're going to do Trashy Beer Tuesdays. So next week, each one of us are
Just
going
one
to
trashy beer. Tuesday.
Yeah.
Not multiple Tuesdays.
Yeah. Sorry. Trashy Beer Tuesday, not days. So we're each going to pick a trashy beer. We're going to bring it, kind of a little potluck of trashy shit beers. And then we're going to get drunk off those.
Everybody brings their own 6-pack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I just have enough where 5 people can drink a bunch of trashy beer. And then Brad is going to bring a tremendous amount of Booloo, and we're going to see where the night goes from there.
How
So.
much,
4 shares already. Thanks, fellas.
Hell yeah, you guys.
how much Caribou did we get?
56 tall boys.
It was 16 packs.
I thought it was 14.
So they were. Oh no, it was 14. It was 14.
Yeah.
Because it was
14
6
4-packs.
and 6 and then 2. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, so we got 14 4-packs of the. Everybody else was limited to 2 cans. We got 14 4-packs.
I'm probably going to get a couple 40s for Trashy Beer Tuesday.
Yeah.
Are we gonna play Mickey 40 hands? Is that what we're doing? Fucking
Yeah. We're gonna be getting
Get
the
the duct tape
nastiest of natty. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking delicious.
That
In
means
no
you
way at
can't
all.
take your bitch piss before you finish both.
Fuck you. Yes, I can. I just have to pee my pants.
Just try to flop it out, unzip with a bottle in your
Yeah.
hand.
Fuck it. I just have to pee my pants. That's not a big deal.
See,
We'll come
Nathan,
in
you were
like
the
the
second
lube.
person I've heard say that. So,
What's up?
I'm hoping that's not a trend.
So Nathan and I cheated a little bit and tried it this weekend as well. I wasn't a fan either, but we'll wait
Oh
for next week.
no!
We'll wait till next week.
No,
but here's the
there's
thing.
so much of it.
The reason I wasn't a fan of it, and like I'll still drink it. The reason I wasn't a fan wasn't because of like the flavor profile. So like, we'll talk about it next
Is it
week.
because it was a tall boy?
Yeah. No, we'll talk about it next week.
No, it says, oh, hey, Tate.
What's up?
Oh, man.
Thank you guys for
I
tuning in.
hope you're doing some kind of hammer drills to get yourself in shape.
Yeah, also don't forget, July 28th, we got the BBBS
Block party.
Block Party Barbecue going, so schedule that in, take the next couple days off, you're going to need recovery time.
We talked about it today. The only thing that we will be responsible for is drunken shenanigans. None of your injuries or, getting too drunk or anything like
If
that.
anybody has railroad tie spikes,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we need.
Or
This
if
sounds so
you
bad.
Like,
We're like,
stuff
come get
that's like
hammered
this-
with us.
we
Bring
need
weapons.
There
The
we go.
largest nails you can imagine, so that we can play giant stumps.
giant stumps.
Nathan, stop talking about Bulu. That's next week's discussion.
So think Jenga and giant Jenga. We're playing stumps, but giant stumps. We're using sledgehammers. We're gonna have a blast
you
shield.
know what? We should have Ted and those guys make us a thing of giant Jenga. We might have giant Jenga too.
Who?
Fuck it. Guys in shipping.
Yeah.
They made bread a thing of it.
Yeah, they had it at the Christmas party.
Yeah. So maybe we'll have giant Jenga.
Don't
We're gonna have giant horseshoes too.
Don't
Everybody's gonna throw their
try
shoulders out. It'd be
and
awesome.
one up my giant stumps.
I'm not one up, and I'm just saying the more giant games, the
Fan.
better.
Tate's gonna disappoint his dad again on July 28th.
I love the emojis too.
Fucking champ emoji.
I might destroy next giant
what Mexican
Jenga.
lager did you have, Nathan? Which
Probably
one?
Ska Brewing Mexican lager, I'd imagine.
Because there's
There's
there's that one. There's
It's not great.
fuck. What's the other Mexican lager?
The one that's in the yellow label? Like the yellow and silver?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Jay, we're out of Kansas.
I had that 307.
What's up, man?
I had that 307 Mexican
Okay.
lager this weekend though, and it was really, really good.
Where are you from?
Velvet Tacos when I was down.
Oh, you said 307. I was thinking the 502, and I was like, it's not a... It's an amber. What are you talking about?
Mhm.
No.
Hey,
Yeah, what's
Gabe.
up, Jay? Thanks for joining, man.
Ska Brewing.
How'd you hear about us? Where are you from? What are you drinking? Everybody,
the Mexican
everybody else,
lager.
what are you guys drinking
That's
too?
the one that I had,
Ska. Yeah.
You weren't there.
Wilcom, get your
You
keyboard
were there.
skills
They do
together. This is
They do
pathetic.
the
Nathan, have you
sour
had at
apple.
Ska's
That's the one that I had over at Brent's when we were doing
Theirs.
Ruby Soho yet? If not, you need to try it. It's delicious.
It was grapefruity. It was pretty good.
I liked it.
That
a
and
lot.
that Pink Vapor Stew, that was last week's.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yes.
That was so
They
good.
make good
I
beers,
really
man.
like that. I'm glad that sours are becoming a new
Derek.
thing.
I think
What's
we're gonna
up?
do
Such
a
a-
slip and slide at the block party too.
Yeah.
So
Bring your
We
swimsuits.
did-
swimsuits. Fucking bring your sunscreen.
We did invite Derek and his girlfriend, yeah? We did throw out
We
that
haven't
invite.
thrown an event yet, but we'll send them.
Yeah, I
bucks
can
too.
get that done.
I just know we've shouted it
This
out
week.
a few times. So, just making sure.
I just don't want like.
Right now we're thinking like
300
1 o'clock.
People at my house.
Right now we're thinking like 1 o'clock.
Would that be awesome?
It would be.
It would be pretty
I'm a fan of going to Mexico. Let's do it. Let's
Just
go live
not
on the
in
beach
your
in
house,
hammocks.
just
No,
around
he's
your
saying must
house.
win for the
Yeah.
soccer.
Don't worry, I got the 2 5
Oh,
buckets, the guys in the girls.
gotcha.
The pink vapor is good, Nathan. Definitely a good choice, but you gotta try the Ruby Soho. It's delicious.
We can get a porta potty.
Also, anybody who's drinking tonight, we haven't heard from you guys. What are you guys drinking? Natty Light, Bud Weiser. What else?
Northeast Pennsylvania.
Trout Slayer.
Jay says he is in Pennsylvania.
Frogs.
Nice.
That's cool.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious though.
Sounds okay. It sounds
Well,
mythical.
Thanks for joining us, Jay.
Pennsylvanian on
I
the
like
show.
Is he near Deschutes?
No, it's opposite sides of the country.
Yeah. So
We weren't able
How'd
to
you,
stay.
how'd
Never
you,
been to Oregon.
yeah, how'd you hook up with us, Jay? I'm just curious. That's awesome, man. I'm super stoked that you're with us.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah,
of a
right.
friend.
Oh shit, Elder's drinking the Bulu right now. Hey, hey, we're not talking about it until next week though, Elder. I already told Nathan you
Put
can't.
no, it's a pineapple. I was gonna say coconut. God damn it! How many of these have I had? I thought I only had 2. Try the Vapor Stew. It was
Vapor
fire.
Stew was good.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
it is good.
I
But yeah,
liked it
and
a lot.
I got Will hooked on that fucking Ruby Soho too. Like I was pushing it so hard, and now I hear him like he's like, "Oh, you like that? You like this Ruby Soho?" Like,
Between
Oh,
that,
you hear him telling it to customers?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will's my man, dude. He's a good dude.
between the Ruby Soho and the Leinenkugel grapefruit shandy, I actually prefer the grapefruit shandy. It's got a little bit more
Yeah.
of the, it's got a little bit more of the grapefruit flavor,
Yeah.
and then the beer flavor is just a solid beer. So
Yeah.
I like that. But
I just don't like
it's
it.
not
I just don't
that
like shandies because they're so sweet. That's the only thing.
Mhm.
great. Yeah,
I tried Kansas Territory Summer Breeze this weekend.
it's not that great.
Yeah, I got the cans. I didn't get. I just wanted to try it. I don't know if that's the difference between, because sometimes you can taste the difference between the cans and the bottles.
Altar
if there wasn't
of
enough
Ash,
to where I'm
that's
gonna
a
try it.
badass fucking name, as usual.
Fuck yeah, Derek. Oh, by the way, Derek, I told these two craft beer lovers.
We're
Facebook
live
page.
on the Craft Beer Lovers
Oh
page.
shit! Hell yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
I'm very
So
happy
whoever
with
shared
that.
that to that, that's
And
fucking
Jordan.
awesome. Thank you guys.
It might have
Howdy,
been Derek.
Jordan. Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
maybe Derek too.
Derek shares the shit out of our
Hey,
Look
what's
at
up,
Derek.
Jordan?
He's drinking
David,
Hydra
what's up,
beers. I'm so jealous.
Oh, here we go.
God
Apple
damn
Beer.
it.
We're
Apple Beer
drinking
Weiss
Montana
Beer.
shit. He's drinking Hydra.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
that
Weiss beer. Ooh, I love the Weiss.
Altars of Ash Black. Is that what it says?
Altars of Ash Black IPA.
Oh,
There's
gotcha.
There's
gotcha.
a comma there.
Oh, I should.
Let's eat, Grandma. Let's eat, Grandma. The commas matter. They save lives.
What's up, Jordan?
Should've
David
been
Hill
reading the
says he's
I can't see
drinking
nothing
an
anymore.
Apple Dare Weiss
We didn't
beer.
do
That
that.
sounds delicious, man.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, it's not the same David. It's
Oh yeah, different David.
yeah, I think David Gavin. He hasn't been on the last couple weeks. What's up with him?
He's been super busy. Super
What's up,
busy.
David? I went to
That's what
school
happens when you
with
start
him.
your
Jordan
own business.
Boyd is also on with
Yep.
us tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody else, whatever you guys are drinking, let us know, man. We always like to see what you guys got. Right now we're drinking Trout Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we'll just give a little.
By Big Sky Brewing in Montana.
If you ever wanted to know,
Like a fishing beer.
So
fucking Trout Slayer.
this is a question to the people watching. Has the heat made every day just seem ridiculously long? We were talking about it before we got here tonight, and we were like, man, it feels like it's been a month since we've all been together, and it's only been a week. But I was
I
like,
don't know
I
if
forgot all
it's
their
a-
faces. I don't know what's going on.
I can't
So
tell.
Jordan's got the Keystone. I knew somebody was gonna have it.
Stone.
maybe we're just all going through exhausting weeks. I don't
Ah.
know.
I think so.
Jordan, talking about Keystone.
Fucking nuts.
Anybody else who's watching now too that maybe didn't catch it at the beginning? Next week we're doing Trashy Beer Tuesday, so we're all gonna have just the bottom of the barrel shit that we can find. So you'll have to tune in for that and see what we pick. So
Oh.
fucking like goddamn Casey Light.
Or we should do whatever our first beer was.
Derek, I'm
Like our first go-to beer, not like the first beer you ever drank, but like whenever you were 21, you're like, I can buy a beer finally. What beer?
No,
was
because
it
I want a
to
shittier
buy?
beer than that. I don't think I drink I think there's shittier beers now than what I drank. my
CJ,
first
what's
beer.
up?
Yeah, what was your first beer then?
I think my first beer was like
Fredo.
Bud Light, but there's shittier beers than Bud Light.
Well, not really. I drink Bud Light. You were you there? No, you were
We should collab sometime,
You
Jay.
at Thanksgiving, and we
Whoa.
both had Bud Lights,
Still
and I was
reserved,
like, this is
I don't
fucking
care about
hot
trash
garbage.
beer until next week. Sorry, fellas.
Jay,
Jay says he does a show as well.
Yeah,
Or
cool.
a podcast.
Very cool.
Hell yeah, Jay. If you want to, man, post a link here in the comments
Yeah.
so that
Did you
people
see
can check
Derek's
that out.
comment about
Yeah,
hosting
he's just
the
waiting
show?
for us to show up.
Damn
we
it.
need to schedule that, and I think we're looking at October, which is late as
October.
fuck. So if we don't schedule that, that's going to fill up too.
We're gonna have to schedule October.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
CJ, we don't want
Happy
to compete with you. We were
anniversary?
gonna.
Wait, CJ said happy anniversary. Wait, what?
It's almost.
It's getting there. Oh
I
yeah.
shared on my page and I said we've almost been at it a year.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay. Right on.
But for Jay, we plan on at some point splitting
Hell
this
yeah.
off into podcasts too. Maybe just splicing out our audio.
I looked
Throwing that on
yesterday
there.
a little bit.
So did I.
Yeah.
Did?
I looked at a bunch of stuff, and then I was like,
Buzzsprout
Yeah.
and Libsyn.
Happy
Well, no,
anniversary,
it's
you
just-
dorks.
We're
Yeah,
not
some that
gonna
title
call you
go
beer
up
trashy,
to,
man. You drink what you drink.
SoundCloud,
It's just
we can go
it was
SoundCloud.
closer to the lines of what we were thinking.
Too.
so.
Like if we're gonna go Keystone on Trashy Beer Tuesday, we're gonna get like the
'cause
Keystone
then I
Ice
was
in the
like,
25-ounce
I
can,
wanna do my own.
like the shit that you put in a brown bag and drink by itself.
Too, that doesn't have to
That's what
roast
we're
this, and I
talking
was like,
about. We're going
That's a lot of time.
deep into that trashy barrel.
I think it actually does sound like fun to duct tape some 40s.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like an event.
Everybody's doing Mickeys. Wait, you get one Mad Dog and one Mickey's. Oh,
Duct tape them to the
Jesus.
hands. And then I just got to shimmy on my
The
face.
most
Thanks,
badass
Dave.
thing he's ever seen on Facebook.
Can we make when we do our new intro video? Can we have like quotes pop up and one was like most badass thing on Facebook?
You better write
And
this
then-
time down.
And then on the bottom we'll just put DH and they're like, oh, that must be some magazine. It's David fucking Hill.
Timestamp this shit.
Oh yeah, man, you guys are awesome.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should get somebody out taking photos at the thing. That way we can post it on here and everything.
Yeah.
But one with you, big old tall boy, and a fucking sledgehammer, just about to fucking pound the barrel of this fight.
Derek says October 16th is his B-Day.
Nice.
October 16th.
So,
Oh, So that'd be awesome.
Yeah. We were talking about.
Let me pull up the calendar.
I was gonna say we're talking about late September, October.
Fucking review
So-
time.
Oh no! Shit! All
Hey,
right.
Trout.
With the fade. With the fade.
Hey, Chandler, have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
Cheers,
October
bro.
16th is
Man, I can't remember the
a
song.
Tuesday. So the weekend
Hey.
before that,
Oh, wasn't that?
Oh no!
13th, 14th. We could maybe make
What's
it
up,
work.
Sally?
Damn. There's a
Sally.
really popular song that used to be. It was probably 5 years ago, 7 years ago. God damn it! They play on Throwback Thursdays now, but where the guy does like instead of it being like a record doing his sound effects, like he's doing his own sound effects, and it was really really popular. It was a hip hop song, hip hop R&B. I don't know. It was R&B, hip hop.
I think
Let's go with that.
Swing and a miss.
But it was
I think we've lost interest.
but you making that sound, I was just like, I remember
Moving
listening
on.
to that and be like, wow, you have infinite dollars for this, and you're just making your own mouth noises instead. Why?
First
Fucking
review.
why? Oh yeah, it's your beer.
First review.
To me, this is a sit in the boat and catch some trout type of beer. I don't think you need a boat for trout, though, do you?
Jordan says that's a
it's
baby
not a
trout.
requirement.
That's river fishing.
Yeah.
Jordan knows he's a badass fisherman. It's not a fantastic beer, but it's not bad either. It's a good drink out of a can, fucking normal beer. I mean,
Yeah, David, they're moving to Abilene.
my first Montana beer I think
We'll
I've
talk about it in
had.
a bit.
I've heard of Big Sky Brewing before, somehow. It says a bigger tail with every ale.
No, it's the back
3.7 of 77. It says on the fucking back screen, 5% alcohol by volume. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing great about it. It's just a good all-around beer that it'd be a good transition beer, I think.
What's SRM?
And maybe not even like fully into the craft. It's just an ale, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beer. Nothing special about
Yeah,
it.
Nathan, these guys are most noted for their moose drool.
Oh,
Oh, it's
okay,
the
that's
same one.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Alexa, what's SRM when it comes to beer?
Somebody tell us. What'd your Alexa say?
Yeah. I just got an Alexa for my kid, so.
So it is a really easy drinking beer.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like block party beer. When you're buying beer for a bunch
Right.
of people and you're hoping to get it cheap.
What's up, Jeff?
I'm not sure how cheap this is. It is
like $9 a 6-pack. I think.
sold in
Yeah.
six
it's your
packs.
basic craft beer
Everything's
cost.
$9 a 6-pack.
But I mean, there's nothing special that jumps out about it. But it's a very drinkable, easy beer. It's a lot easier to tolerate than some of that sweet shit that Jason buys.
Aren't
This-
you the asshole who just got a passion fruit fucking
What's up,
IPA?
Heinz?
I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm not proud of it.
This is like the 5th fruit flavored IPA you've
This
got.
is a
He's
very
proud of the third part of the.
a
Yeah,
very
I
easy
mean-
drinking beer. I'd say I'd give this a 6.5 too. I mean, there's nothing flashy about it. It's not flashy. It doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
But it's
It's a beer.
it's a beer.
You want to go? You want me to go? You go? Me?
I'll go for it.
Go. Oh, I thought you said I'll go for it. I
No,
got
go
it.
for
Me.
it.
Yeah, I agree. Super easy to drink. I would almost say, like Chris had brought up, it's a transitional beer. I would give somebody something more potent. I think it's that easy going. Like I'd be like, I want to push them a little bit further in. But no. I mean, for a hot summer day like this, like you were saying, sitting out on a boat, fishing, drinking it, it goes down real smooth. I thought it was gonna be a little bit hoppier, but no problem with it not being. And
It's
like
a
we were
little
talking
dry.
about, Moose Drool is there. Hey, what's up, Chris? Moose
It's a
Drool
little
is.
dry on the
You're
back
great.
end.
Yeah, is there a more notable beer? That's what they're known for, and it's also just a kind of very easy going. This is a beer, kind of drink it. I'll give it a 6.5
I
as
knew
well.
you were gonna fucking do that. Instead of using the bottle opener that's right there, you were just gonna let's do this.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Let me prove my manhood.
3.65.
You're
so
just
far.
jealous.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, cheers to that, brother. Yeah,
Wait,
6.5.
one more?
Good beer. Jason, you're up, brother.
I like it.
I'll find those later.
Something I don't think any of you mentioned
Like next year.
is it does have a very wheat flavor to it. It is a wheat pale ale.
Yeah.
So the IBUs aren't high. That bitterness and that hoppiness, that first drink I was like, whew, nope, fuck that. It's got two very distinct wheat and then the hoppy flavor to it. And I was like, this is not mixing. But that second drink, it was like, oh, okay, they actually blend really smoothly into each other. So I like that a lot. You are right. It does have a dry finish. Or
Yeah, Chris
he
said
was
that, but
confirming
yeah, you're
with you.
good.
Okay. Yeah. It was during your review.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. But it does have a dry finish. It's not sweet at all. You could probably drink it. This would be a perfect out in the sun beer. So I can see why it's touted as a fishing beer. It's pretty good. I don't know that I'd go out of my way just because of the. I'm not a huge wheat fan. I'm not a huge hops fan. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it because of that. So it's not a 7 to me because 7 is I would buy this again. It is a 6.5. I
For-
would
5 all around.
down
For the
line.
price per flavor, you might as well just go with a Keystone or something, in my opinion.
Yeah, you could get a cheaper.
Yeah,
You could definitely get a cheaper beer for the same amount of flavor.
Yep.
I agree.
I mean, you get a
Get
six
the
pack
Life
of
Coach
Stones
for
for
this.
what, $4.99?
Yeah, absolutely. You could get Life Coach, and that's cheaper than this.
Yeah.
I like this better than Life Coach though.
Really?
Really?
I do.
You rated the Life Coach higher.
Both are good. What's up, Chris?
Really?
Yeah, you did.
No,
what's up,
it was
Chris?
my pick.
I was gonna say, Sally, thanks. Yeah, the vacay was
Six
super
bucks.
fun.
I like this
I had
beer.
a blast.
It's not a bad beer.
And then
It's
also,
not-
I
it's
want
not
to,
great.
Yeah.
But
David.
I'd never turn it down.
David was talking about, because we were talking about Life Coach too again. Kansas Territory. Yeah, there's rumor or big say
Keystone
that they're moving to Abilene.
Gross.
So Kansas Territory will be 20 minutes away from us.
Well, what
Which
the
would be
fuck
awesome.
is this?
So yeah, that's and that's what I've heard too, David. The guy who owns Kansas Territory Brewing owns a company
No color.
that he recently purchased some land to expand in, and he's moving to Abilene, Kansas with that. So he said, I'm just gonna take my brewery with me
Ooh,
within the next year and a half.
that first drink, I don't know what the fuck to. Have you?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't. I've been waiting for you guys.
I
So
don't-
it was all.
I don't know what to do here.
Oh, so Nathan says SRM is standard reference method, which pertains to the color system used by brewers to specify finished beer and malt color.
So it's just the color?
So the color, basically.
We've been over SRM like 4 or 5
Have we
times.
really?
on the
No,
show.
no,
Like,
live on
what the
cast.
fuck is that?
Live on
No,
cast.
no, it was OG, wasn't it?
Fuck you.
Okay,
It was OG. I
Yeah,
don't
original
ever
gravity.
done.
Bitch.
I don't
was
know.
never
We've been
SRM.
through the clarity thing
It
too.
was
I don't think so.
Never.
I don't think we did
SRM. We did also do.
Dementia is
Scott, what was-
directly linked to alcohol.
We've multiple times.
Sally,
you
be nice.
guys
We're
have
only
asked,
mean, we're only mean to
what
take
makes
here.
a gosa gosa? And then I'm like, we watched a fucking video with
Yes.
everybody,
Wait.
and it said it's a sour brewed with
Yeah,
sea
Dave.
salt. And you're like, oh
Exactly.
yeah,
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
it is. It's based on a Berliner Weiss. There you go.
Man, that's interesting. Yeah, Dave. So that was the lowdown on Kansas Territory moving. As far as I know, it's pretty fucking factual. I don't think it's very much rumored because I know for a fact that guy owns the
For a
flatbread
fact?
company
For
and,
a fucking
yeah,
fact now.
and also owns the Kansas Territory. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is
boom,
proof
Boom.
now.
within the next year and a half. Yeah, you heard it here first. Boom.
Oh, you can go start applying to it, and then you can work as a brewer there, so that you get your
Does
experience.
sound good.
20-minute drive. Go
Yeah,
work at a
I can
brewery.
deal with that.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
And
Do
you
it.
can tell them to end their fucking win IPA.
I'll just
and make a
it,
really good beer.
I'll make it better if I'm the brewer.
It's alright, your whisper
End
is
it?
louder than my talk.
They
still heard you.
They still heard every fucking word. Hell yeah, it would be. Nathan's already asking if it's a ponchos night. It might be.
Oh man.
Berliner? I love Berliners.
David says, fuck that. What's up, Mike? Are we famous and shit? We are because you're watching us, Mike.
I don't think that's a question. I think that's a shit talk.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where do you
Coming
see a
from
thing from?
views.
Hey, what's up,
it's up
John?
here.
Oh,
It's not
John
down
and
here.
Dale joined.
Oh shit.
What's
Oh
up,
yeah,
John?
isn't that weird? Why doesn't it shows up there but not down here?
Is
Yeah,
it
I
probably
don't
coming from
see
your
it down
stream,
below
or
either.
your stream, or somebody's stream? Not from this one.
Yeah.
I don't see it
Happens.
on mine either.
Mike?
Weird.
Who knows Mike?
I do.
Okay, great.
Maybe he did it and deleted it real quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, we are. Thanks, Mike, for bringing it up. We don't like to talk about it.
Yes.
But
S-Town famous. There it is, Nathan. Doing a
It's
bit.
not big, but it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
Oh,
Same thing I
shit.
tell my wife. It may not be huge, but it's pretty goddamn
Mike
big.
says, "Then get me a damn shirt."
I told
I
the shippers the other day.
I should have known it was
We need to
coming.
put it in order.
I got a small. Can you fit in a small?
Fuck no.
Let's
I
squeeze-
sure fucking
Yeah,
can.
let's squeeze your ass in a medium, Mike. You'll be set, brother.
Just medium.
We need to put it in order, even if it's for the same shit.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Charles?
But maybe we do like a purple bear.
Charles Winters
and
on.
like progress
Ooh,
through.
that'd be pretty cool.
You know.
Get a couple different ones. Yeah.
We need to get some more shirts made up.
Make
Yeah.
the original.
I gotta
look
ask for my
rare.
allowance early though. That's what's sad.
Yeah.
No.
You burn through your allowance?
I burned through all my allowance.
David, we can get a few imports as far as the German beers. We don't have a huge selection available to us. Our sponsors, K-Bars, are pretty good about ordering stuff in if we know what we want. So if there's a few that you suggest, maybe we can try to see if we can get them in. But there's not a huge selection import-wise as far as like European goes. But
Really?
but like I said, it's just because of we're in the Midwest. Everybody drinks fucking Keystone Bud Light.
Yep.
Your guys' liquor cabinet, or I mean, beer selection is already pretty freaking
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Just
But,
the shit that's made here in the U.S.
But as
You haven't
far
gone to
as
Lucas
like,
Liquor, have you?
as far as like,
Fuck you, man. We can't compare to that.
That shit is Walmart of
Place
beer.
is giant.
as far as like what's popping though, we're like 5 years behind the coast. You know.
Oh shit, Elder! God damn it! You keep
Where's his Black Mage sticker?
Black Mage.
Uh,
Remind me tomorrow, Elder, and I'll get that in the works.
Wait, no, it's Black Lives Matter.
Hey, Sally.
BLM.
If Ryan can order it, can you ask him about some Boddingtons? I've been asking somebody who works there, and
I already did. I already asked him. He's
you
trying
never
to get it in.
you never responded to me on that at all.
Yeah.
You're like, I forgot all about it, dude. And then I text you like 3 weeks later. You're like, I forgot all about it, dude.
Thanks,
I'm like,
Kyle.
okay, man.
I know, but I did remember after you asked me the third time.
Neff has the beer of an ocean god.
Cal, you're too much. But also, I do want a spirit. That'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Try
Yeah, Ryan
to
is the
try
man,
it.
Nathan. Ryan's a fucking great dude, for sure. Thank you guys so much for joining in and being so
Who's this
vocal and
Cali
stuff. It makes-
person? Who's this?
A friend of mine. She graduated like a class behind me in Abilene.
It's a beautiful beard, Cali.
What? What is
Why?
you want?
All the time? Just because it's red?
You know,
Fuck
you're
all of
just
you.
suck so bad.
Fuck all of
Yeah,
you.
yours sucks so bad.
I fucking hate all
Or no, Jason. Yours.
Yeah.
It's the color.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
just
It's,
that-
it is. It's gotta
No,
be.
because no,
It's gotta fucking be.
Eric said this to us.
I know. He
When
was
he
like,
on,
oh
he
yeah,
said
color
because it has
definitely
that
gives you.
red color because it would give it like
Yeah.
on a contest it would give it a better rating.
Because they even hold their own red
Right.
contest. They hold their Texas Reds. Yeah.
It's just my opinion is just based on how much I like Neff more than Jason. 'Cause
Yeah. You guys see that? David said he's going back to Germany in a month. Maybe he's going to bring us back some German beers.
Hey,
that
there
would
we
be
go.
phenomenal, man.
Get us a couple that are supposed to be drank warm. I would love to try one that's.
I hear that's just some bullshit that
That's
Americans
bullshit.
believe.
Well, here's the thing.
If
David
that's
knows.
when
He
you
just
go over there and they drink their shit cold.
David said he's going back. He'll know. Do they drink a lot of their beers warm or a certain
Is
one?
this an urban
Unless
legend?
Perkins is full of shit, my old boss, because he went over there with Wellbrock and he was like, no, everything was cold. Like,
Yeah, because they
that's just
drink
something
Bud Light the
Americans
whole fucking
think.
time they were there.
Probably
Heineken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I tried to have him bring us some back.
David, no. If
We'll
you
pay
wanted to
you
give us that
if you
hookup for
bring
the
us some
beers,
shit.
that would be amazing. Oh shit! Speaking of hookups for the beers, God damn it, I'm drawing a blank name.
Boom.
Derek.
This is
if he's
this is
still
a
on,
amazing person right here.
smuggle tacos into movie theaters.
That's what I'm reading right now.
He said it's urban legend. Okay, so they don't drink warm beers.
Well,
All right, thanks for the info.
Yep.
But also, I was
beers
gonna
are
say,
that kind.
speaking of sending us beers, David, you're awesome for wanting to do that. Derek sent the beers yesterday from Hydra.
they'll
So
be
we'll have those in
here
2 casts.
End of the week or so.
Yeah, it's Thursday it's supposed to be. So,
Thank you. I'm so happy for this
I
show.
love Hydra.
I'm so happy. That's like my favorite thing about this show is that we got in contact with people that are send us free shit and love beer.
Speaking of, did Ian ever comment back? Did he make any of those beers he was talking about? I really want this fucking sour.
avocado beer.
He said June. He said mid-June.
God
It's the
damn,
end
I
of
want
June.
that.
June's over.
Oh, we need to hit him up. Be like, Ian, where's that
Friday?
avocado
June's
beer?
over Friday?
Yeah. No, Sunday. Sunday's the last day. No. Saturday is.
Saturday. Yeah,
Saturday.
because Monday's the 2nd.
Tacos
And even though I
for
have
the
the day
best
off, I
movie
have to
snack. I've never had a
fucking work.
fucking taco.
So
Yeah.
Sounds awesome, right? Can you imagine watching a movie in the theater and having fucking tacos?
I have a topic. Do you
Okay.
guys remember the first movie theater
sold.
experience you had? I remember mine
No.
vividly.
No.
Oh
We
my
went
god.
to see The Lion King, and my dad took us to Kmart prior, And he's like, all right, we're not paying those movie prices. Pick out a candy bar, pick out a Coke. And I was 6 years old. I'm like, all right, my dad knows what he's doing. We're going to go pick out a candy bar. We're going to go pick out a Coke. Smuggled him into the...
You say
Theater.
smuggled them? I read a huge article about how no movie theater fucking cares at all. Nobody gives a shit at all that you take your stuff in, as long as it's not blatant. But even then, it was about, hey, we went to 5 different movie theaters carrying a large pizza, and no place stopped us at all. And I was like, are you fucking serious right now? This whole time I could have been taking a fucking pizza into the movies?
My
And nobody would stop my shit?
second favorite movie experience was Four Locos. Smuggled in the movie
God,
theater.
that sounds fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
that's the next level.
That
I was saying,
sounds
I
fucking
could,
That's
when
the
you
next
asked
level.
when you asked me that question, I said I can think of 2 movie experiences right off the top of my head that I'll never forget. One, Semi-Pro comes out. We were drinking in Abilene.
The
got
Will
real
Ferrell
Will
basketball
Ferrell
movie?
Yeah. That movie comes out. We were real fucked up in Abilene. Got 2 of the sober girls to drive us all the way to Salina to watch this movie. About a quarter of the way in, not even halfway through this movie, one of my buddies just stands up, starts walking out. I was like, oh, he's got to go to the bathroom. He kind of squeezes by everybody. Walks to the front where the emergency exit is, pops it open, and fucking leaves. And we're all just sitting there like, did that happen? Did that happen? Fuck! So we go chase him down, and they wouldn't let us back in the theater. So we paid for the movie, and didn't go that. We had to drive all the way back to Abilene. Second experience was Jägermeister in a theater. I don't remember what movie it was coming out. I think it was one of the Jurassic Parks. But we had gotten in or whatever. Bought a decent sized bottle of Jaeger. It wasn't like the biggest one, but a pretty good size.
So was it the Jurassic World or was it like Jurassic Park 3?
Probably like 3. It was, I mean, because this would have been like 2009, 2010, something like that.
Jurassic Park 3 came out in like 1994.
So then,
1973.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, so we're sitting up there, and we went into the theater, and it was somewhat packed to where we had to sit like towards the front. And so we were passing the Jaeger back and forth and kind of like sitting back in our chairs and drinking the bottle. And in my head, I could just see like the silhouette, like on that, what was that old TV show where they would watch the movies and talk? It was like the robot guy. It was the
Mystery Science
Theater.
3000.
Yeah, I imagine it just that silhouette, like they could see our backs, and then they just randomly see this giant like square brick object just like floating up above somebody at some point. But
Coughed every time you've opened a beer so nobody could hear.
Soko
Wow.
from Glorious Bastards.
Who were you afraid of hearing when
Yeah.
you opened a beer?
fuck yeah.
No.
Mine was Four Locos and Expendables.
Do you see old
That
Charlie
actually sounds
Winkers?
kinda awesome,
He said he
yeah.
just wants to take a whole watermelon into a theater.
That was the night of my
It
21st
didn't
birthday.
show up for some reason.
I see it on here.
Whew.
David had said though with the whole German beer thing that they basically store it in the basement, so it just keeps
Oh, in the movie
cool,
theater.
but it's not like ice cold.
Gotcha.
So it's warmer.
Gotcha.
I don't know. But he said it's a decent.
Charlie, if I saw you take a watermelon into the movie, I'd be like, give me a goddamn slice.
Yeah.
Give me some.
Even
Slice
if
me
I
some
don't know
watermelon,
you.
dude.
That better be seedless.
Yeah. Basically, I'd lean over. I'd be like, give me a slice, or I'm narking you out. Like, give me some.
Have you guys ever? This is kind of a shitty story, so I'm sorry, but when the original Ted came out, Ted the Talking
Okay,
Teddy
yeah.
Bear, we went and saw
Feel
him.
free to go on dates with me.
Rock on,
This is the reason I have a purse to
bring
smuggle
bottles
wine
of
in.
wine. Yeah.
My
We,
wife
uh,
refuses to smuggle shit in her purse.
Sorry to
It pisses
interrupt.
me off.
No, well, some of our buddies showed up late, and they showed up after it sold out. And then some of our buddies went in. We all got seats early, but then everybody's like, "Let me back in pass." Well, so those people stayed and went and handed off, 2 or 3 of the ticket stubs so that we could just smuggle the other fuckers in. And then the theater was overpacked where they were like kicking people, refunding people. Felt really shitty, but Ted 2 with the packed theater, or Ted packed theater, really good.
All said he's already bored with your story tape.
Oh God!
Night, David.
And
Thanks
this
for
is
hitting
like
us up.
15 seconds delay. Like,
Yeah, hey David, tune in next week, man. And if you're really serious about that Germany thing, message us on Facebook Messenger. Let's get in
See,
contact.
David left.
Our delay must be like.
Thank you so much for joining in, man.
Oh, he probably typed that shit up before I interrupted him,
Oh,
and it
man.
hit at the right
Oh,
fucking time.
No, he probably as soon as you started talking was like, Elder, man. He was on it, dude. He's on his game all the
I
time.
was so nice to him on Friday.
Memeing it up.
So nice to him, and then he's just so nasty to me. I don't get it. Everybody doesn't like me.
It's
I
part of
get
the
it.
show, man. It's your persona.
I fucking get it, Toby. I get it.
You're not allowed to say rice hat, Sally. It's not nice.
It's not racist.
It's like
Maybe
it's
it's a little
like
racist.
they originally were made out of like the rice shoots or whatever, right?
You're
Like,
full of shit. You're making shit up.
What the fuck? Yes, they were. No,
It's just people that are playing in the rice paddy. You're always wearing
Yeah.
these hats.
I think they were. Made
They
out
were
of-
not made out
What
of
were
rice.
they made out of? It
Fucking straw. Look at it right there.
straw, because they have an
Grass.
abundance of.
It's made out of
straw.
goddamn grass.
Oh my god.
Get him, Nick. Get him, Nick.
Can you know, take.
Later on, Mike. See you, brother.
Oh.
No, he was busy in training. I'm training him to devour my enemies. What are we talking about? What?
Oh wait, we have people who are on.
Lighter abuse.
Anybody who plays video games, it's the Steam Summer Sale right now. I need new shit to buy.
Nobody
Make
plays
recommendations.
computer games
Man,
that are on Facebook
I-
regularly.
I
Also-
play tons.
More importantly, July 28th. Mark your calendars. Brews Bros BS Block Party Barbecue.
Be there.
Be there. Be here.
There's gonna be
We're
games
gonna get the
galore.
event page up here this week, so you guys can join it. But
It's gonna be a
July
wet t-shirt
28th.
contest.
The first 10 people get to shake all of our hands.
I was so worried about what you're gonna fucking promise to people, and then like they show up and we just don't have it. Oh, her pet squirrel. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Nathan.
First 10 people get to see the bathroom where we take pisses during the stream.
Chris ripped me off on a video game.
Jerry.
How the fuck's that, Hollis?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's going to
Jesus.
tell you you're going to feel like shit from your childhood. You're like, oh, fuck, I was an asshole.
No, I sold him a pie. I want to hear this.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Hollis isn't smart enough to figure it out is the problem.
Oh shit.
Probably.
Oh, David.
Fucking guillotine,
David lives
but
next
he's
to
not a
the
video game. Going into July. Hell yeah.
Shit.
Tate, I wanted to defend
Dave,
you
I
to
mean,
Nathan,
we're-
but he's not wrong.
David, I mean, we're always down for awesome beers to try out that we couldn't normally get our hands on. So,
Trying to remember Halo back in the day, and Chandler would get so pissed because I'd always snipe him. Dude, those were the days.
This motherfucker
We'd have like
shit out some
3
Halo.
OG Xboxes land up in my basement.
Old LAN games are the best.
hey,
Yes.
hey, David, I'm gonna get a hold of you on
It's like
Messenger.
co-op to the
We're
greatest
in shit
level.
chat this
We
time,
used to
man.
do it at my buddy Jerry's
But you're
house,
not co-oping.
and we'd have one in the living room, one in his twin brother, like not his twin, but the twins.
And Boyd,
room,
it's Shriner
and
with
two
a
in
C
Jerry's
after
room.
the S,
So
goddamn.
we'd have
How long you known
16
me?
people, and we would fucking screen snipe all the time. Like, oh, you're over there. All right, I'm
Fuck
going
yeah.
there. All the fucking time. So
I
it ended
miss
up
LAN
being
parties, man.
teams had to be in the same fucking room so we could split screen it. Oh man! And then I remember that's when we found out that you could jump through the floor and steal the fucking flag because it was glitchy, so you could like clip through it and grab the fucking flag from underneath
Yep,
and
yep.
run away. I was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing right now? What is this fuckery?" Like I remember
that
being
map
so
fu-
fucking pissed.
Valhalla, the
So
map.
fucking
dude.
pissed.
Oh,
Oh man!
Yo,
Fuck, I
Hollis.
miss old Halo.
Question: When's
Oh.
your super fight against Hector gonna happen? Haven't been hearing anything about
Yeah,
it.
it's been months.
You were
hasn't
talking
it?
a bunch of shit. I just want to know when it's gonna happen. Name the time and place. I bet your toes fixed.
Oh, Capcom vs Marvel. I love me some Capcom vs Marvel. So,
yo, John, if you're in here, talk shit too, bro.
Elder, if you've played that,
No, he
have you
probably
played any
dropped
of the
that, trying
Skullgirls
to rip
games?
me off, and just fucking left and scrolled. Like he's like, yeah.
No, he said that, and then he said, I beat Tate on the map, and then he
beat Tate
failed.
on the map. Oh, no, there he is.
There he is.
Whenever he wants it.
Oh,
Oh,
Let's see. When can we do it? How about?
It should be a Saturday open
wait,
match.
damn it.
what's happening?
Hollis versus Hector.
There's money on this
Jits
game.
talk.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say the
Uh-oh.
28th at the Open Derby, but that's the same night that we have our.
I'm just do it here.
In the street.
Fuck yeah.
We got a
Backyard.
street party.
You're
Smoking
gonna have a
fight.
little pool, right? You're gonna have a little.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go borrow some mats.
Fucking
from the
show
gym.
mat on our
We'll
wall.
go with Kayla, we'll put them up.
Drowning counts as tap too.
Elder, it was Skullgirls. It's like the tag team game. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom, where you can tag in other people, but you can play solo and your character's stronger,
Raising
or
a
you can build a
raccoon.
team of up to 3, and they're just all weaker. But it's supposed to be really, really good.
I have a Snow White party. What the fuck?
So she wants to. She already has a pet squirrel. She wants to get a raccoon and a possum, and then she's gonna have us come over, drink beers,
Bring
and
all
get
the
fucked
beers
up,
and
and
let's
have all.
get fucked up and pet my animals.
Possums can bite through Kevlar, so no fucking thank you.
Yeah.
Also,
Hashtag bus drive it.
as a fucking kid, I stayed with my Aunt Orvie in West Virginia, and she had a giant fucking like bush outside of her
John
house,
doesn't live far from me.
and in
No,
that
live on the range.
were raccoons. It was a mother raccoon and her babies, and I remember this old country bitch going out on her front porch, taking out her shotgun, firing 4 shots into this motherfucker, bringing all of them in the house, the mother and all the fucking babies, and cooking that shit. And it
damn.
smelled like shit all goddamn day. And then she wanted me to eat these things that I just watched her butcher out in the front fucking yard. And I said, no thank you, ma'am. And she said, you have to eat something. And I said, no thank you, ma'am. She said, we'll keep it here until you eat it. I said, no thank you. So after 2 days of me not eating this shit, she finally fed me homemade biscuits and blackberry jam. Because I refused to fucking eat that raccoon.
Bread
And that's
and
all I
jam.
can think. That's all I can think of now is the fucking raccoon. Oh my god, what an old country lady. She found out her husband had dated another woman while they were dating 30 years before, and then blasted him in the chest with a shotgun. And she was in her 60s. What a fucking crazy old country lady.
Jerry, you absolutely can, man. You can show up on couch. We have people Skype in. Yeah, if you want to be on, man,
Yeah.
get on. For sure.
It's John. I don't know why his Facebook name is Jerry Hollis.
God, all I can remember is she was in her 50s whenever I first met her, and she would drink Budweiser. She had no fucking teeth, and she'd watch country music television all fucking day.
Jordan says squirrel tastes amazing.
Yeah, Hollis, if you want on, we'll have to schedule or something, and then we'll get on fucking Google Hangouts, webcam you in, or you can just drive up and get drunk on the fucking couch. Either way. Just hit me up.
Callie, you can get on here and get drunk. Just don't bring your fucking possum.
No, bring the possum. If you have a raccoon, bring a raccoon.
Just cuddled with
If it wasn't, it is now. That chick owes you royalties.
Hollis wants to be on our show.
Yeah.
You have to be invited, Hollis.
Carry on.
You can't just ask.
Well, I said yeah. I didn't know that was the rules.
Dude, you had a possum 2 years ago. I showed you these pictures. So we kept hearing clanking on our porch at night because we'd have the windows open so that it could let cold air in because it was summer nights letting cold air, and we kept hearing clanking, and I'd go flip on the lights and look out the windows, fucking wouldn't hear anything. And I remember I pulled in to the driveway one night late in the evening, and my headlights are shining under the porch, and all I see is these eyes staring back at me. And I thought it was a cat, because we have a bunch of stray cats in the area. And it happened again like 2 weeks
What's up,
later.
Josh?
But we
Welcome
kept
back.
hearing this clanking on the porch, and I went to change out the grease from our grill, and I noticed there's claw marks in it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I get home one night after I close. This is when I worked at the library. It's like 11:30. I get out and there's this fucking possum, and it's this fucking big, and it's on my porch, and I'm like, holy shit! And I try to go towards my porch, hoping that it scares it off. They don't get fucking scared. They get pissed off, and it starts hissing at me. So I get back in the fucking car, and I wait for it to climb under the fence. So then I call the animal shelter, or
Animal control.
Animal
Fuck
control.
that. Go get in
Animal
the car.
control's like, oh, we don't capture those. We'll give you a cage and a can of food. You capture it. So I set this
Isn't
fucking...
that fucked up?
Yeah, so we get this cage set up, and we get the can of food in there, and we get up the next morning, and it's in there, but it's too fucking big for this cage to actually close, so it's just like the flaps, like they open up either way so that it gets trapped in, but this flap is like halfway up, but it's pressing against its back, so it can't back out, but it's like half of its ass is hanging out. He's like, oh, it's a pregnant female, and I was like, what do you guys do with it? He's like, we just let it go somewhere else. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. You take that thing miles away.
Yeah.
Miles and
Hundreds
miles
of
away.
miles away. But it was eating the grease from your grill.
Yeah, that scared the shit out
So
of me.
kill it.
No, they don't. They won't kill it.
I would have.
And then at the time, we didn't have guns, so.
I would have killed it with my bare hands.
No, you wouldn't. Not a fucking
No,
possum.
you fucking would not.
You would have freaked out when that thing started hissing at you.
Their fucking
scary.
tails are like
No, I'd
this
probably get a
goddamn
golf
thick.
club and kill it with that. I'd beat it to death with a golf
So
club.
we had possums.
Sorry, Callie. But
Sorry,
you ain't living under my fucking porch.
They were in our back porch every night for years. They were thick out at the farm.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
They would come up to the front porch at night and eat the dog food.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, they will do that. They will absolutely do that.
They find a dog food stash, they'll show up every night. And they will just like look at your dog and scare them. Unless you got like a big, aggressive dog, which will totally eat the possum.
Killed a fucking possum with pliers?
I need to hear this story.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
if you said a hammer, okay. If you said a wrench, okay. Pliers?
Troy said, last time I
know.
saw a possum, I was hanging in a tree. Next thing I know, it's twitching on the ground. I don't know what happened. Sorry, Callie. You got a bunch of possum killers.
Callie
So-
said she had to release her raccoons. They were too big. There's a picture on her Facebook.
She had like 3 of them or something like that.
I think I
She
told
works at an animal shelter.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Dude, I would love raccoons. I think that, like, have you seen the videos of people that own raccoons? They're just the cutest little ornery creatures.
No, they're little
Trash
fucking
panda.
Yeah, they're little fucking bandits.
I would-
That's why they have masked faces. All they do is steal your shit and
I would hide shit to be
murder.
stolen just to see them do it.
Murder.
They're so fucking cool.
No,
I
but
found was dead and I wrote it in my cardboard container at work.
I think I told you about this. Maybe you. I don't think I told Tate about it. But last year, we get home one day in the afternoon, and a lady comes running across the street. She's like, "Hey, y'all own a beaver?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, lady? What? No." She's like, "No, y'all own a beaver?" And we're like,
Adeline.
"No, what the fuck are you talking?" Well, now you do. And I'm like, "Is this like, are you hitting on us? Is that what's going on right now?" Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's
The
going on
beaver
right
hunt.
now. And she points over in our front yard. You've probably seen it in our front yard. There's a section that was it's bricked off right in the very front, and there was a tree stump there and some flower bushes and shit like that. But that tree stump rotted. No, a beaver had eaten through the remaining of the tree stump and had dug into the ground, and it was just fucking head poking out. It's fucking huge. It's the size of my dog, just the head. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's terrifying,
Like,
dude.
it was fucking huge.
A beaver
So-
moved into your front yard?
Yeah. So we call the animal control place, and they're like, hey, the only thing that you can do is hope that it leaves during the day, and then fill that hole, and it'll run away. And we're like, okay. So we wait until it's not there. We take the bricks from the outside and fucking jam in that hole. Never came back. But that thing was fucking huge. It was just giant. And so we asked them, like, well, what do we do if it comes back? They're like, oh, it won't come back. It's not near water. And I'm like, no shit, we're nowhere near water. Why would it have been here in the first
Right,
fucking
yeah.
place?
You got a pool?
At the time, we didn't.
Oh.
Actually,
How
no,
about with that
no,
stuff?
we did. We did. Actually, I think
You go back there, jump in the pool, and that motherfucker just
Full Shout out to David Hill and Lou Masters for liking the page.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, bros.
That's just
Cheers.
fucking awesome, man.
All right.
Review
So it's
time.
review time.
We have somebody from Pennsylvania fucking. What?
Yeah,
That's pretty
awesome.
cool.
That's
That's
crazy,
pretty
man.
cool.
Alright.
I think it's because Derek shared our shit.
Yeah.
So, this is my pick, so I'll
This is
start.
Tate's.
So, I don't know what. This is probably our third Deschutes beer, or Deschutes.
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 I want to say one of our very first beers was
E.
one,
Caleb?
and then we
What are
did the
you
fresh
talking about?
squeezed, and then we've done this.
Yeah, the fresh squeeze was the lost
You
episode.
guys' spelling tonight is fucking horrendous. I'm sorry, but there's been so many goddamn like retypes.
Yep. So it's 46 IBUs. It's 6.8% alcohol, and it's a passion fruit IPA with tropical hop character and a tart finish, according to their labeling. But Deschutes is out of Bend, Oregon. We've bought their stuff frequently, and I frequently drink their fresh squeezed IPA at the bars around.
Yep. It's great stuff.
Big fan of Deschutes. And this one, let me see here.
Is this my second or first one of these? I see a lot of bottles.
God damn it. So Callie said that she raised a possum in a bra.
Yeah.
And Jordan just asked how he gets in
I wish I was raised.
No, wait, that was to the show, I'm sure.
How do I get on the invite? Jesus.
To the show or to the previous comment? That's what I was.
Or to the bra.
Yeah.
The bra
to
raising.
the bra raising.
Or to the block party. You gotta details, bro.
Honestly, I can't really tell that much of a difference between this one and the fresh squeeze. They're really similar. I think, in my mind, anyway.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's like a fruit juice and a beer, a hoppy beer made a baby. Kinda.
I can't tell a lot of difference between this and the Trout Slayer.
Well,
Hell that bitches.
I was gonna ask who's only had one of these, but I don't know who
This
it
is
is.
my first one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then shit, this is my second. Oh,
That's
God.
bad.
Putting them back, Jason.
Alright.
Throwing them back. I like it. It's
God
crisp.
damn.
It's not overly bitter, and you get 6.8% alcohol for the same amount of liters or whatever. These are fluid ounces as a smaller, less manly beer.
You are mumbling it. Oh, liters, ounces, smaller beers.
My shit's real.
Volume talk.
My shit's
I ain't
real.
no pussy. My shit ain't fake.
Jonas Fireball in a library.
I will buy this again. I like it. I'd give it a 7.
Nathan, if anybody bet against you, you won. He said 7 or higher.
Ooh.
Nathan says, I'll bet anybody that gives us beer a 7 or higher.
Oh.
I was gonna give it a 7 too, so I will.
That's all.
That's it. That's the whole review.
Is that your review?
We're done here, folks.
No, I don't remember what I rated the fresh squeeze. It's been for fucking ever. It'd be good to touch on some of those older beers, like that we did to start the fucking show. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And been a lot of drunken nights.
Yeah, and I'm sure our
But-
flavor profiles have changed a bit too.
Exactly.
You know, that's maybe what we should have done for our 1 year. Is like done the episode 1 beers. But
Maybe.
maybe we'll do that.
Wow.
Super Fuzz and
Oh,
Oh, the Super Fuzz was good.
Super Fuzz.
PC Pills?
It was.
it?
It was because your fucking asshole ass refused to let us choose. You're like, I'm just buying it
Two
anyway.
beers
I'm
per
drinking
week.
tonight.
2 beers per week, not one.
I'm just drinking it tonight.
I made that rule.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't. We were
It was
already gonna buy a
fucking me.
second.
I was all for 1 per week.
And I was like, fuck you, I want this beer, I'm getting it.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then you did.
happened.
You're like, I'm just drinking this beer. I don't care.
Yeah.
You were like, I don't know. I don't know these guys. I don't want to fucking drink with them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I'm doing whatever it is I want.
Cheers to that, yeah.
It's been a year still. Fuck these
Nathan
guys.
says, take just mumble for 5 minutes, and we just realized it.
Sometimes that's the way it goes, man.
All right, go ahead,
I'm the
Chris. Sorry,
fucking-
we're fucking.
I'm
That's a
assuming a
goat.
goat. So greatest of
Goat.
all time.
Yeah. It's another beer of the night that's not outstanding by any means, but it's good. It's an IPA that I can get down with. It's not citrusy like I like my IPAs or pale ales, but it's not overly bitter like a lot of IPAs I dislike. So it gets a 7 for me.
Me or you. 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right. On 1, 2, 3,
And then I'll shoot. Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ah. All right, you.
So,
first.
a quick comment just about how Jason's stupid little gay fucking marker boards didn't last. Jason went out and bought these little marker boards, individual set.
They last like
They last
10
a while.
12 episodes.
Where are they now?
I still want to use them.
Where are they now?
See, you're the only person against them, and we did this for you because for some reason we appreciate you on the show. You know what, Adam? Whenever you watch this, fuck it, you're in. Tate, you're out.
What's up, Dad?
He can't
Wait.
hold his beer
No,
enough.
Jordan says, how do you get the invite to watch Tate live mumble? Is that better?
That is
Nice.
Be here
more
July
detailed.
28th. That's how you get the live
Yeah.
mumbles.
Show up July 28th and we'll talk.
And then wait till he plays stumps against Chandler. He's like, blah, 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 yeah.
I'll hit you up tomorrow, Jordan, and
Oh,
we'll schedule it.
yep. Yep.
That was good shit. Did we say the ABV IBUs on this already? You said that? So anybody who couldn't understand. Yeah. Anybody who couldn't understand Tate's mumbles.
40-something IBUs.
46, yeah.
8 point something now.
No, this is a good IPA. I agree with Tate. It reminds me a lot of the Fresh Squeeze, which is also by Deschutes. Good beer. With the very first drink, and maybe it was just switching from the Trout Slayer to this, the very first drink, there was a lot of passion fruit flavor. I could taste it big time. The further and further that I get into this beer, the passion fruit kind of goes away, and it's more of just an aftertaste. I kind of taste it on my lips. It's kind of barely there in the background. But it's still there, and it's a good flavor with an IPA, which is kind of something that I was kind of unsure as far as passion fruit with the IPA hoppiness. You still get both. You're not missing out on one or the other. The passion fruit being kind of that darker fruit, like a dark grape. I was afraid it would be pretty close to a barley wine, which we know my experience with barley wines, not very good.
It was not the barley wine.
Yeah. But it's not overpowering at all. It still has a good hoppy kick. I don't know. I give this a 7.5. I'd probably buy it. Like if this was on tap somewhere, I'd be like, oh yeah, I've had that. I won't want that. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to buy a 6-pack at a liquor store, but if I saw this on tap somewhere, it would catch my eye. I go, oh yeah, I definitely want one of those tonight. Like,
I agree.
So I'll give it a 7.5.
Awesome.
Yo, Jordan, just send us a Facebook message to the Brews Bros BS.
That's not how you get a hold of the party. You send an
Jordan,
email.
disregard whatever you hear after this.
Alexa, off forever!
Facebook message us, and we'll make it happen.
Send a request to fuckyoutate@brewsbrosbs.com.
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Absolutely send it to that.
This gets plugged every episode.
Please do.
It never ends.
Jason worked hard on it.
Apparently the joke never gets old.
It's not a joke. It's real.
We're over it.
The only fucking joke
This
that gets
is
old
dumb.
is Tate.
This is the only original Jason work that there is. Everything else has been copied.
It's probably true. This guy knows. This guy knows. So Nathan, I want to read into this a little deeper. They were legit my first episode I was on. Is that because Tate wasn't here? I'm hoping that's what I'm.
Hey, what's up?
I'm hoping that's what I'm understanding. He appreciated the first episode because Tate was not here, and then he came on the episode where you were here, and he was like, it wasn't that good.
Meh.
It wasn't that good.
Meh.
Tate was here. Fuck Tate. But maybe it's because you were a bitch about shotgunning a beer with him.
That was shotgun a beer with him.
You,
I know.
You were
But
so
you-
reluctant. You were
Yeah.
pissed off.
You were like,
You
oh,
did
this is
not
my
wanna
last
do it.
episode. This is my last episode. If I have to shotgun a beer.
Fuck you.
You didn't. I just got them. I never sent any replies yet.
BrewsBrosBS.com.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Brews Bros BS.
Yeah, whoever you're sending that to, they're probly really
Welcome.
weirded out.
Is this noob hour? What are you doing?
You're a long-time committed
The internet.
fan.
Do you understand it?
We love you, Nate.
All right, so this beer, my first drink, I was like, nope. I could taste two very parallel flavors to it, and it was that passion fruit right at the front, and I fucking hate passion fruit. And
What number is this? Sorry, passion fruit.
for me,
What number is this for you?
3.
This is your third
this is my third.
IPA.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is gonna reflect in the score.
Okay, thank you.
So
He asked for no IPAs tonight.
yes, and all you guys did was fucking pale ales and IPAs. This actually has less of a hoppy flavor to it than I think that the first beer did. And maybe it's because I drank the first beer first, I don't know. But that original passion fruit to this, no thank you. But then later it added a citrusy to it, so it mellowed out a lot of that flavor to it. It's almost got a grassy note to it. Does that make sense? It doesn't have a hoppy note. It's got more of a grassy note to it. It's got a really smooth finish. So the low IBUs on this, I think, actually do it a lot of huge favors. That and the alcohol by volume does it a lot of favors. It's really good. I'm gonna go out of my way and say it's actually really good. I appreciated this one. I'd give this a 7.5.
Oh yeah.
It's something that I would. If somebody said, hey, we're doing IPAs tonight, which is probably the next time I go to fucking Tate's, hey, we're doing IPAs tonight, I'd be like, oh god, I hope they have this. Fucking hope they do. Or else I'm gonna try to, I guess the Atomic Voodoo Ranger. Wasn't that a pumpkin IPA?
That
No.
was fucking terrible.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
with
an
habanero. It was a pumpkin IPA with habanero.
Yeah.
Was it an IPA
I'll do
though?
that.
Yeah. No, it was. I remember.
Just bad. It was just bad.
No,
Oh,
okay.
we're gonna have a dunk tank? I didn't know we were gonna have a fucking dunk tank.
That would be
Live
sick to
band by
have
Yeah,
Dylan
like,
play.
yeah, look at fucking Elder. God
Yeah,
damn it.
look at that.
Pin the dildo on tape.
Oh,
You're the best.
now I
ever.
just kind of want to get a Tate Hate shirt and then just a large dildo. We have to try to get it as close to his mouth as possible, like blindfolded.
Fuck a
Shirt
shirt
of
like
all.
this whole, just like a life-size cutout, or even a bigger, like just a
A
giant
Tate
head,
pinata.
just
Oh,
a giant
man.
head,
Wouldn't that be awesome?
like this fucking big, just Tate's head, enormous, and everybody has to try to, I don't know, it'd be fun. We'll throw eggs at it or something. You're a fucking like what do you call it?
I was okay with-
memento of the fucking show.
I was okay with pinning a
Oh,
dildo
I
on
think
tape.
you were going with.
That would just be me
Onion?
standing there
Nope,
and be like,
nope,
nope,
mascot.
you're close,
Mascot.
not there. But a fat head of me that people throw shit at, I don't like that.
Yeah, you can sit in the
No,
drunk
that's
It's
tank.
better
like-
than throwing shit at you.
No, I'd rather people pin the dildo.
All the
on
money
tape.
goes to charity. By charity, I
No,
mean
we're
funds.
super excited for the barbecue block party. It's gonna be great.
Did you work at the library with Cherry?
No. She works at the Salina Public Library. He worked at the K-State Library.
Ah, yes.
Oh, big difference.
I was like, I don't know this person that you speak.
David's
Big
girlfriend.
Ah, okay.
Great singer.
David Gavin.
Okay.
Cool.
Nope. I worked at the K-State Library. It was
Hell
the best
no.
job. Best job all years. Man, I'd love to do that.
The
But
last
I
thing
went
that
to school
was
for
sitting there
4
for a
years
while
for
was just the word
library
dildo. That's what kind of fucking cast that we make.
Hashtag, or, sorry, autocorrect.
Yeah.
Let's clarify.
Dildos. How does it end? Is it just throwing on an S at the end, or is it ES? I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
mess.
You think so? Think so?
I think grammatically it's just a nice.
I don't know.
Tate, how do you spell it?
And
Alexa, what's the plural for dildos and how is it spelled?
Can we just throw knives at Tate asking for a friend?
I
Says
hope
Nathan.
she just said back aloud to everybody, I don't know the plural to dildos. I really hope that's
No,
that's what happened.
I hope even more so she just went dildos. I know that's not how Alexa
The
works.
plural is.
Yeah, I just hope she just literally went dildos and then turned back
I
on.
haven't added the TVMA thing to this computer.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that up real quick.
Yeah. By the
Just
way,
so
don't
there's
let
no
your
I
kids
don't
watch
confusion.
it.
care about it.
No, man, we've had a great response from everybody tonight.
Yeah.
We had homeboy from Pennsylvania, David Hill was on. He's gonna hook us up with some German beer probably. That's fucking awesome.
That's gonna be cool.
So, you guys have been awesome tonight.
And
Everybody.
we're getting hydro
Nathan,
beers
Elder,
next week.
Jordan's been on all night.
No, not next week. Next week is July 4th. We're doing.
Oh, next week is Trashy
Trashy
Tuesday.
beer.
Trashy beers.
Woo!
And then the
With-
weekend after that, we'll have Derek's beers from Hydra.
Yep.
And then I brought some beers back from Texas. So we'll have like 4 beers that night.
Brad on the show next week. The week after that, no guest. The week after that, the 17th, Will be on the show from Cave Diver South.
Fuck yeah, boy Willard.
And
I
then,
thought you always worked Tuesdays.
Yeah, he took one
this
off.
is one off. The 24th, nobody. 28th, block party, and 31st, Chantel will be back on the couch instead of
Skyped
webcammed in.
With her little
Oh,
emoji
like
body that you gave her.
Wait.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in the chat in a long time. I don't, you don't get to be on the show.
I think she's been busy.
There it is.
She's
Declaration.
been
Boom.
gone.
Boom.
If you were Donald Trump and this was a dictatorship, that might work.
Fire.
But that's not where you are. You're
Salad.
living in America, not in North Korea. You don't just. The people don't stand
But I
up
want-
tall.
I
want
wouldn't
my
say that need
people
on
to
the
act
trashy
like
beer
that.
Tuesday.
I want my people to stand tall when I speak.
10.
I give it 10. 10.
We'd be all like, oh my god, this tastes like cough syrup and shit. And Jordan's like, 10, loved
I
it,
think we'll do
buy it
more,
every day.
we'll do more than one
That is
trashy
good.
beer.
Yeah, everybody brings their own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
we-
4 of us are gonna have our own trashy beer.
Cool.
But
Four,
I mean
maybe
as far as
5.
cast.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, Brad maybe brings one.
Like we'll maybe
Yeah.
make it a yearly thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're
around
gonna be
July
bringing
the
trashy
Yeah.
beer and
Yep.
trashy booze because
America!
this is next
Fuck yeah!
Whoa, whoa. Next week, Brad will be here.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to bring a bottle of hooch too. We're gonna be doing shots.
I'm not doing any hoop shots.
We're gonna be
Fuck
doing
you.
shots and we're gonna be drinking beer.
Last time I did
I
shots.
gotta drive to Kansas City Wednesday.
Yep. Last time I did shots.
Right?
No. No.
For 4th of
Probably
July?
morning.
No.
What are you guys going on?
Warp Tour, bro.
Warp Tour,
Oh, fuck that.
Warp Tour. Drunk Fest.
That's on the 4th of July?
Imagine you're gonna be
Thursday.
Next
sweating
day.
out
booze in the heat
So you got
all
2 days.
fucking day.
Yeah.
He's good.
I still gotta drive.
He's got 2 days, dude. Don't let him fool you. He's got Thursday, not Wednesday. He's got all
You
day.
know it's not going to take much to put Brad where he needs to be. He's going to be 2 beers in.
You say that. I watched that motherfucker drink with me for like 4 hours straight at an all you can drink, and he went drink for drink for drink for drink with me, and he was fucking sober because his ass literally let me piggyback on him, and he carried me to the train station to find out that the train station was fucking closed, and then we went to a karaoke bar and waited there until the trains opened.
All I can say is I hope he proves me wrong.
Did you
Oh,
sing
I
karaoke?
hope he does.
Oh, I fucking sang the shit out of karaoke.
What'd you sing?
I sang Disney songs all fucking night. It was
Frozen?
fucking Aladdin. No, this was like
Frozen
before.
wasn't out yet.
No, it was, but nope. It was Aladdin.
Magic
and,
Carpet Ride?
I totally did. Absolutely. I sang Aqua Girl.
The fuck is
or
Aqua
no,
Girl?
Barbie Girl?
Barbie Girl by Aqua. There we go.
Oh.
And I sang Evanescence and all kinds of shit. And this was with a bunch of Japanese people and foreign exchange
They ate
people.
that shit up, didn't they?
Oh, it was a fucking blast.
That's great.
I
dude.
remember 2 other people joined us for Barbie Girl, and it was the guy sing the girl parts and the girl sing the guy parts, and she's got such a high-pitched voice, and she was trying to do super deep for the guy who does the kin voice, and she's like, come on Barbie, let's go party, but she couldn't do it, and it was still like super high, and this guy was hitting the fucking highest notes you can imagine. He's like, oh yeah, but it was like fucking way high where we were like, what just happened? How did they hit this fucking high in this?
Hey, what's up, Laura?
He was awesome.
Thanks for joining.
It was so
You're a
good.
bit late, but
And then
we're
No
already,
judging.
We're already
Well,
super slammed.
while people were riding the trains to work for the next day, we were getting on the trains shit-faced drunk at 6 a.m. Just fucking shit-faced and like barely holding ourselves up, and they were like, fucking foreigners. I just remember being like, Gaijin. And I was like,
You're not wrong.
American.
You're not wrong.
American des. And he was,
Gaijin.
yeah,
Gaijin.
foreigners. Yeah. But I was like, yeah, America des. And he's like, America. I just remember Brad be like, America, fuck yeah, America, America, guns and pew pew pew.
Guns, pew, pew,
Nathan,
pew.
I'm not gonna ask Laura how the beach went because it's
It was fucking great.
some goddamn story between you two, and I'm not playing it into your games. So there's your answer, Nathan.
Games.
Also, Laura, how'd the beach go?
Games.
So, I don't know if anybody in the
What?
Facebook community knows, or if they're
Why are
picking
you
up on the
repeating
signals,
Games.
but you got 4 drunk guys on the couch already. We're an hour and 6 minutes in, and we're already all
We're pretty liquored up.
pretty liquored up.
I'm pretty toasted. This is for the last few casts that we've done.
You know, the best thing is,
We were talking about it felt like forever, and now we get together after that forever, and it's just like right back to it.
Oh,
here we
last
go, boys.
few casts I felt pretty sober whenever I left. This one I might stumble a little
I'm
bit.
gonna fall down in the driveway.
I might use all 4s to climb up the
I
stairs.
haven't felt sober after a Tuesday cast in a long time,
Really?
if ever.
Really?
I'm always fucked up.
There were a couple that by the time I got home, I was just like, nah, I'm mellow. Watch TV for 10 hours and go to bed. But
Hey, Tay, what's up, man?
this
I ain't
one,
gonna lie. What's up, Taylor?
10 o'clock.
Hey,
I'm
we need
ready.
to do another come down and get fucked up and stay at your place sometime.
Wait,
Yeah, Christmas.
another? You guys already did this?
Yeah, it was like some random fucking Friday night.
Yeah, Chris, Elder, and Julie went down.
That was a
I
mean,
feel like I missed so
that
much
was a
shit.
mean ass time.
I remember.
It was a
think
while back.
Was that in the group that Jason's not included in? The
Yeah,
that's
that-
what-
You
that-
guys
that-
must fucking have one. You guys hang out, like all the
That's
time. You
your
guys like,
destiny, right?
remember last week when we did this? And I'm like, what the
No,
fuck? are you
the
guys
Friday
talking
thing
about?
they talked about because
Oh, I know, I remember.
Okay.
That was last week at least.
That was in that
Last
group,
week
though.
at least.
That's the group that Jason's not in, right?
Yeah, it must be.
We literally went down there to go rock climbing and something else.
That's my
Escape room.
busiest.
Yeah.
That's my busiest text group.
All fucking day?
No, it's way more busy than
So when I
normal.
text this afternoon to the chat, I was like, hey, what are we drinking? You guys have been discussing it all fucking day. And
Yeah,
you guys like,
yeah.
fuck it. He said it at 10 a.m. We'll reply at 3 with, don't know, dude.
No.
Elder says don't leave it. All right, so that's fucking hilarious.
None of us are brown. We're not leaving them out.
Fucking. So we went and
It's hilarious.
We're
Brown guy
He-
wants an
he,
invite.
like accepts it, but it could have went wrong.
It could have went really wrong, but it was just yeah, it was a funny story. But
That was a good guy for being lighthearted.
guess I'll be scrapping shit out tomorrow at work now.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm gonna get you quality
We
parts.
walk
I'm gonna get you quality
into
parts.
this house party basically, and this chick goes,
Yeah, do it from
"Who's the
programming though.
brown
Don't blame it on
guy?"
me.
And everybody hears her, like it wasn't a whisper, and he's like, "Fucking really?"
Elder's a cool fucking dude, though.
Yeah.
I hope you just, I hope you stood up and were like,
Nathan, you
bitch,
can have
I'm
my
white.
phone.
I hope that's what you did.
No,
It's
it was
just
good.
dark in here.
It was a good time, man. It was
Guess
a
I'll
good
be scrapping shit out tomorrow at work. Fuck you, Boyd.
Oh, hey, Taylor. Jason was just saying he's invited for a big work thing down to Riverside.
Yeah.
What kind of food, what kind of beer should he order down there? You know it better than me.
I was like, I thought she did like hairdressing and salon, not Riverside.
I mean,
Isn't
that's
she
what she
like
does.
out of like El Dorado?
No, she's not in Wichita. She lives in Wichita.
Oh, she lives there.
Thanks for
I thought
She
she
in
lived
Wichita, she works in
somewhere.
Hutch.
There
Thanks
it
for
is.
joining
There it is.
us, Boyd,
Okay.
and we'll come.
Yeah, Jordan, thanks for hanging out all night, man. That's been awesome. And you're gonna have to come back next week. We got Trashy Beer Tuesday.
Yep.
We're all fucking getting the trashiest, bottom of the barrel trash beers we can find.
God, how do I even rate a fucking
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be
Mickey's
good.
40?
Dude.
Are
whenever
you
we-
really eating Mickey's?
You don't know me.
We're duct taping them to our hands.
Whenever we drink Steel Reserves at the end of the night, I'm sure we're all gonna be like,
Yeah, Elder, it's gonna
this
be
Steel
great.
Reserve is a fucking 14 out of 10. So good.
Now, if somebody goes,
You gotta think some of those beers are like fucking 8.5%.
No,
if
the Steel
somebody
Reserve
goes,
is 9.8.
somebody goes and gets theirs, they need to tell the group what they got, so
That way
don't
we don't buy
repeats.
doubles. Yeah.
See, that's the only thing I was gonna say. Are we gonna do surprises, or are we gonna be like, hey, this I call dibs. This is what I'm getting, so that we don't get repeats. That's
We
the only
shouldn't do
thing.
repeats.
Okay. So we'll tell everybody once you get yours.
4 different beers.
Yeah.
Modelo Especials, that's what I'm getting right now. I'm just letting you know. Boom.
That's what you get for
Yeah.
your trashy
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be low quality beer.
It's got foil on the cap.
Yes, it
ton
does.
of
That's
people
not.
like that.
That is the
I was,
fanciest
I
fucking
was trying to
beer.
go trashier than that.
That's like
Trash is
champagne of beers.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that is
all
the
right.
Because that has some
fancy
foil on it.
Modelo Special. That's my treasure beer.
So, if you go anywhere, it's one of the cheapest beers that you'll go to.
It is. It is.
It's supposed to be junk beer, but fine. I'll go lower. Just for the taste.
No, here's the thing, dude. I want to. I literally.
You can
if
do
we're
it. I
getting-
don't give a fuck.
Bottom of the barrel's not low enough for taste. You fucking
If
dirty
we're doing
bitch.
trashy beer, I want us to do like dirt, trash, dead raccoon on piss
All right,
beer.
I'm getting that fucking Casey Light shit. That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting. I'm gonna go wherever
Is that
I
what you're
have
going?
it. Fucking do it.
All right.
Nope.
I
Dibs,
cannot do High
Tecate.
Life.
I'm doing Tecate. Boom.
Okay, that's
Boom.
pretty
Call
trashy.
it.
Please
Fucking call
don't
it.
have High Life. I hate that fucking
Doing
beer.
fucking it.
Or do
Tecate.
it and I'll give it a
That's
fucking
what it is.
0.5 out of 10.
Yeah, but no, Taylor, he's going there. Like, there's a vendor that's like hosting a big thing at Riverside, so like he can't bail out and go somewhere
can't.
cooler. I mean, he
Oh,
could,
boy.
but it'd be really weird.
Oh, don't do High Life.
Hams,
Do it.
fuck
Do
you,
it.
Elder. Hams is not
Do
like the level of
Do
trashy
it.
we're going. Hams is like a decent domestic beer.
High Life is trash, though.
High Life, dude. If you guys do High Life, I'm not drinking it.
Did
I
we do
won't
High
either.
Life for New Year's a few years back?
I think somebody showed up with High Life, but I did not drink.
It
High
was
Life.
you. You brought the fucking High Life. Yeah. Yeah, because it was like it was a big can, like a
Oh,
big can,
no.
and it was champagne and beer.
Yeah, because before that there was a white elephant that I had went to, and I had won this Miller High Life champagne and beers, and I didn't drink it. So yep, you're right.
You
I
re-gifted.
I didn't re-gift. I just made everybody else drink it with me.
I was so drunk that night. We watched Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah, Ginger Deadman was the shit. Gary
We
Busey.
need to plan something, but Chris can't be a bitch
That
this
was
time.
fucking great.
Oh.
Ooh.
First Or Zinger
Tough
for
luck.
me on
That's
the
always
show.
going to happen.
Wait,
Pop, pop.
how was Chris a bitch? How was Chris a bitch last time?
I will.
Wait, Chris, what did you do that was a bitch last time?
I was tired as fuck, bro.
What doesn't
Oh.
he do that's
Is
a
that what it
bitch
was?
move?
Probably what it was.
This
Because
is
I was
tape,
rock
hey,
climbing and
baby.
then with the escape room,
Yeah.
and then
See?
they were obnoxious as
Look
fuck.
at that, elder. Shots fired.
Yeah.
No, man.
No, I don't mind it. They were all young as fuck trying to party it up. Like,
Well, I
I
will
was
say I did.
19 again.
Yeah, I will say the fucking
I wasn't ready for that.
the group that showed up afterwards was way too fucking energetic for my ass
It
too,
was like,
for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
you do the
I
old
was so
salty
tired.
fisherman where all you drink is fucking just beer out of the tap and whiskey, and you share your fishing stories. One time we almost caught the big one. Is that what you were doing that night? You weren't out there having fun, like, hey, let's party.
No, we were back. We were just
No,
back
it
at
was
Taylor's
literally
I
place.
got work on Monday. Well,
I
it's
thought-
Thursday right now, old man.
we're like sitting around a fucking campfire in this little patio, and I'm like, all right, this is a chill night. And then, like, people keep showing up. They keep showing up, like, fuck, dude. And we played that Cards Against Humanity for like 14 fucking hours.
Oh yeah, trashy beers,
Jeez,
Jordan.
that would, because it gets old quick.
You know, I'm like, oh, this was fun
Morty.
for 3 fucking cards. Can we do some fucking cocaine or?
I'm setting up lines on the back of the toilet.
TVMA!
I'm kidding.
TVMA!
Cod oil and gin.
But
I'd try
exactly,
that.
we
I'd
climbed
try
for
that.
like 2.5 hours. Like,
Right.
that is exhilarating. Fucking Taylor, come
Exhilarating
climb.
or exhausting?
Both.
Yeah.
Taylor, come climb with me for 2 hours and then fucking party that night. And then see who's the bitch.
That's the challenge, Tay.
All in good fun. But
No,
fuck you.
absolutely.
Wait. But, comma, fuck you or but fuck you? Is that,
Take it as you will.
They say,
No.
take it where you will.
Yeah. No, next time, I'll be.
Cod oil and gin.
Taylor will be there for the
Do it.
Brews BS barbecue. So.
I
party?
hope so. I've yet to meet her.
Yeah.
I hear nothing but nothing, actually.
Jason
Like
is the.
Hey, we
Tay,
took-
you met Taylor. You were there at the.
What?
Yeah, he came over one night. You were invited on the fucking message.
No,
have
I met
messages.
I met Taylor. I met. Was that the same night I met Sherry?
Yeah.
No,
So-
I met Taylor twice. I met Taylor twice.
So you guys do this shit, but it's like Friday at 4:30. You're like, hey, we're gonna do this, and I'm like, hey, I've had my Friday scheduled for 6 weeks.
I know.
So
You're
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
secret text group. You're not included. You don't know.
it's a secret
what's-
text. You're
I don't.
God
I
damn
don't
it.
6 weekend. Like the
God
weekend
damn
is
it.
just boom.
Right. No, so Tay, now you have to come up. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Long time no see, man. Tay, now you have to come up for the Brews Bros barbecue. You have to meet Jason specifically right off the bat. I'll make us surpass everyone else there.
Blair, what's up, man?
Immediately. introduce
Please
you.
don't ever say shit covered to me again.
So I says, don't say Papa.
Sally had a bad anal experience.
Don't say Papa.
Don't say that. You don't say that.
Hey, you don't say that.
It was a slip up once in college. I've never recovered.
Today we got me Trout Slayer? Maybe Trout Slayer?
Sorry,
I think it's the only thing that's left.
I was just sending a message to our group.
Oh, I got it. Did you get it? Well, you, no.
Oh yeah.
No, it is.
We're all like, all three of us just go. And then Jason's just sitting there like looking around.
What happened, guys?
Proof it just started.
Oh no! Take really goddamn worst. This- I'm gonna go home and cry a little bit. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul.
Sally just said, "Hey, now it's not sharing time."
Wait, do you have a beer?
No, I just finished mine.
So you need one.
It's not a secret sharing time.
All right, give me a trust later.
Alright, maybe later.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't take this right now.
Holy fuck, you guys are killing me tonight.
Who else needs a beer?
Yeah, Trout Slayer, please.
Hey, what's up, Eric Pack? Just joined. Eric, what are you drinking tonight, man?
Oh my
Are
god.
you working
You
late tonight?
joined so fucking. Wait. Do we have it like scheduled in your timer like 8:15? That's when these guys will be drunk assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not always true. Sometimes it's 7:30.
By the way, scheduled way too late tonight. You missed out on the first 45 minutes of drunk assholes.
Oh man.
Man. No, Nathan, it's gonna be a fucking
Is
blast.
that can we
For
name
sure.
a podcast that?
What
Drunk
a jaw
assholes?
hurt from laughing.
Dude, I can't breathe very well, especially that I hang out. It's not secret telling time. That about made me pee my pants a little bit.
Who's the yard game shark? Is that Tate?
It is fucking Tate. We talked about that on
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
We were like, yo, we just went to a yard game day with blah, blah, blah. Don't ever fucking play yard games with Tate. Fuck that guy. Fuck
Well,
him.
your
Tate.
brother's the same way, dude.
No fucking cornhole with
be
Tate.
good.
Well, that's
Don't
true though,
ever-
because Tate's good at every yard game, like horseshoe.
Hey, it's finally Adam. What's up, Adam?
Adam boy, what's up?
7 o'clock started before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every week. It always
It
does.
feels like 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit.
anybody who's
A little bit.
drinking tonight, what are you guys drinking? Holy fuck, it's only 8:20.
Ooh, another
Jesus Christ.
group text.
Fuck you. Tate, fuck you! Unless you're in the bathroom taking dick pics and you're sending it to these guys and not me, and which
That's exactly
thank
what
you.
it says.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's the fucking toilet. Good. Fuck you. Fuck you, Tate.
Alexa says that's what Alexa told me.
Fucking
They'll be drunk at 8:17. Sally's drinking some wine. Tay, are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking?
Dry wine. No!
Mm-mm.
Dry wine tastes like vinegar. It's
Yeah,
so
gross.
fucking terrible.
Hey Sally, don't drink that while you watch
Oh.
us. It's gross.
Oh.
We gotta name the podcast the same name, right?
Nah.
Why?
No?
I mean, it would
Sure.
to me it would make more sense, but we don't have to.
Why not?
Because it's just an audio clip of the cast. And we
Yes,
say
feed them back
we're
into the stream.
Brews Bros BS.
Oh, god damn.
We actually call ourselves Brews Bros.
Yeah, no shit. No, Taylor, I was telling Chris about that. How Jenna drank your
we're
fucking
lazy.
booze.
Right.
Okay,
It's
so-
not Brews Bros. We don't want to say the other
This is
two,
a funny
so-
story. I
Brews Bros and BS.
told Chris this before you guys got here. So Taylor had bought 2 Booloos because they were limiting everyone to
Oh,
2
fuck.
cans, just like they did pretty much everywhere. And I bought 2 because we had a few at Cave Gardens before I went down to Wichita. That night I get down there, we both opened one up and drank it or whatever. And then the next morning, like super early in the morning, we left for Dallas. Sunday, before we drive back up, Taylor gets a text message from her roommate Jenna. It says, "Hey, sorry, I came home super drunk last night and drank your beers." She drank both Booloos, not knowing that we had tasted them before. And like, you can't get them anywhere in Wichita now. They're sold out everywhere. Like,
Oh, sure.
yeah. And she was like, "Came home drunk, but I bought you like some ciders to make up for it or whatever." Like, drank both of her Booloos. So her saying like, "I wish I was drinking Booloo," LOL. Like, it was because Jenna fucking got drunk and drank both of her fucking beers.
Adam's correct, except being a man. Boom.
Oh.
Shots fired, motherfucker.
Except being a man.
Except being a man.
All right, so Jason says except being a man.
Tequila.
But
yes, you're
Jason's
good.
chief complaint of the night is, "Oh no, my wife didn't add the fabric softener to this
Oh.
last load. My neck's so itchy.
It's
How did I ever live without fabric softener?"
I'm
These
sorry,
guys love
Tate,
each other.
that
These
I
guys
do not
love
have
each
to
other.
settle for rough bullshit
Eat a
from
dick,
other men.
Jason.
I'm sorry I don't have to settle for that. My bad for accepting nice, soft hands from a woman
Oh no.
instead of just scratchy hands from a farmer.
Does your guys' neck itch? I don't think my wife added the fabric softener.
You know?
Oh
Fabric softener on one hand, glory holes on the other. I'll prefer fabric softener. You can take those glory holes all day. You're welcome.
By the way, I'm really
They're all
disappointed
yours.
that we didn't
You
get more.
realize how stupid
I
the
was-
argument
I was
is.
really hoping
Yes,
that
it is. You
we would get-
lost.
No,
You
not
lost.
at all.
You
Not
lost.
at all.
I was really hoping we would get more like people like drawing or like doing something as far as glory hole wise. When we brought that up, I was hoping we'd just get a shit ton of like pictures flooding in.
Fuck it. I'm going to go every time I have to go on a business trip, whatever the bathroom is, I'm going to draw a circle. Tate hate. Tate hate.
Make it a thing.
All the time. Why not?
Make it a
Why
thing.
fucking not? Shit's
Shit,
too
what
deep
is
early.
Yeah, we got,
It's like an hour and a half in.
yeah, we got drunk way too early, Jordan.
10 minutes in.
Hey, thanks, Adam. Hey, Adam, I said it.
Sally,
I said it at the beginning of the cast. If you watch it later and watch it all the way through, thank you for filling in. It was awesome, man.
If you don't put lotion on 3 times a day, you're not okay with Jason. I've watched that guy go through a 55-gallon drum of lotion.
Not of lube.
It was.
I like hand jobs, not sand jobs.
I just
Sorry,
don't
Tate.
know. I don't even know what to think.
Those farmers and those goats haven't done right by me. So I know you and I are different.
Sally said some guys don't like it rough.
God damn.
I like to be taken
I love
care
our
of.
fans. You guys are awesome.
These beers were creepers.
They were.
Yep.
Been a
Yep.
pretty decent day.
Yep.
I needed this in the middle of my week.
It was a good thing to have after a month. It seems like it's been a month since we've been here.
I got a fucking full day long quarterly at the end of the week. So I got meetings about budgets and schedules and things that we gotta accomplish in the business at
That
the end of the
sounds fun.
fucking week. Oh, it's gonna be
I've
fun.
been getting my ass whooped at work too,
It's gonna be fucking terrible.
but I've been handling it.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Gonna be
been
great.
A week, man. It's just been a week already, and it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know.
Getting old sucks.
I think the biggest thing is everybody's anticipating for like that extra day next week. You know.
Yes, Adam, we did them at the same times as every week. Roughly 6 to 8 minutes late, like always. So, you're welcome.
So the
7:20 and 7:50.
Yep.
Yeah. First beer got about a 6.5. Second beer got about a 7.
Seven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Both
Not
good
great.
beers.
First one was
bad.
the Trout Slayer. Second was the Passion Fruit.
I'm a big fan of both.
I actually like the IPA more than this guy. So, oddly,
Oh.
weird evening.
Mm.
Weird evening.
Good choice, Tate.
But you
Cutting a
drank
tree down. What the fuck?
out of the bottle.
All right. Later on, Sally. Have a good one.
It's true.
Is that
So-
code? What is cutting a tree down code for?
No idea.
That seems like code to me.
Taking a shit.
Yeah, I think
Nathan
so.
says I only count 19 beers there.
Is that taking a shit?
1, 2, 3.
I think so. No, Adam, it wasn't mean to
There's
you.
only 19.
Please
That
don't
one's
take
not
me
open
wrong. I'm saying every
God
week.
damn! Eyes like a hawk, Wilcom.
We're always late every week.
Only 19?
We're always late.
There's
That's
19
something
beers
that we
here,
do.
that one's not
Adam,
yet.
if you keep talking like
This is
that,
20?
no one's
Yeah.
ever going to invite you back.
That's
You've burned
like-
bridges
Zach,
already.
I'll
You
put
have
respect
betrayed
on your
trust.
name.
Wait, is that including the one in my hand? Ooh, let's
No.
see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I didn't count any of the ones in our hands.
9, 10.
There's
Think
19
before you
and
type.
20.
14, 15, 16.
19?
Where's 9?
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's in our hand count?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What the fuck?
What's in our
This is
hand
19?
count?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Right?
14, 15.
No, those could be empties.
I
Jason's
had
got
19
one.
earlier.
20.
No.
18, 19.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
19.
If this counts. But if this counts, then
It's
all yours
open.
count too.
Ours
No,
are
no,
right
Actually, no,
table.
yours are poured. Yours are poured. You're absolutely
Jesus,
correct.
Jason.
You're absolutely
Is
correct.
this fucking elementary school or we
A little
can we
bit.
graduate to
Well,
third
A little
grade?
fucking
On it.
bit.
Welcome's on it.
A little fucking bit.
Jesus.
Tits.
Elder, so someone order a pizza to the BBBS later and use Tate's name with cash payment.
Please. Please. We need it.
Yeah, I'll pay. Fuck it.
He's got it.
No, use Tate's name.
Nathan, you must forget being on
Jordan
the
says,
stream.
how do you rate them after you've had a few or 10?
Huh?
It'd be interesting. He said basically saying like after you're all liquored up, how do we rate the beers?
No, I was gonna say. He says
We
you guys
had-
are all lightweights tonight. You forget the 2 apiece we drink before.
Yeah, the precast
2.
beers.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is 6 to 8 deep for everybody.
Yeah.
That's
And
6
We
Ten,
never, yeah, Nathan, you've been here twice. We don't wait till fucking 7 o'clock and start drinking. Then we're not like 3, 2, 7 o'clock. Here we go. Like no, you
First
fucking
beer,
know.
it's shit.
Yeah, no, we
No.
fucking drink beforehand.
First 4 episodes we did drink before, and then we went 5 episodes where we drink at, and they were garbage, and then we went back to drinking before.
Something like that. I do feel like a lightweight tonight, though. It's
I do
weird.
too. I feel drunk tonight.
Really?
It's the planetary alignment.
Yeah.
Mercury is in retrograde.
Yeah.
Nathan says ponchos.
Oh.
He wants to be there with us so bad.
He is. That's the second time he's brought it up tonight.
Yeah.
I was wondering if tonight was a Ponchos night.
Didn't you
earlier.
just have Sonic?
A burger?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But he didn't have
I
a
was going to
burrito.
have my wife.
But he didn't have a
uh,
burrito from Sonic.
Chipotle.
So.
So that's.
If
So we're at a no.
I had Chipotle earlier,
Seems like
but-
a quick
Oh,
no.
you did, didn't you?
but if you wanted to go to Ponchos, I'd go to Ponchos.
Holy shit! Does it say it's 104 degrees outside?
I would
still?
split some crispy bean burritos
Holy
with
shit!
Jason.
It does.
Oh my god. That sounds good as shit.
Mitchell Davis says pinch someone's nipple. I don't think we'll do
I think
that.
it's yours because it's sticking out.
Let's get in there.
Oh,
Let's get in
no.
there. Oh, there it is. Oh, I
I
got
didn't
it.
realize how big of nipples you
That
had.
was close enough.
Oh, my wife showed up just
Job,
in time
man.
for fucking burritos. Woo!
It's a dime for fucking
Oh, he's
burritos.
hanging out.
Who knows Mitchell, by the way? Mitchell Davis? Anybody know Mitchell?
I don't.
Yeah, hey,
Obviously
wait.
he's looking at my nipples.
Yeah. But welcome
Long
to
as-
Nap.
Fuck.
I didn't until he said that, and I was like, holy shit.
Zeroed in on that shit.
You've got big puffy nipples.
Ah!
There's a bruise on my goddamn
They always
face.
stick out, man. Don't do this to me.
You piece
Don't
of
do
shit.
this to me.
Don't
No, Elder, Chris had Sonic precast. It was his precast food.
So, secret for all of you that none of you know. My wife went in to get her ear pierced, and with a coworker of hers and a coworker of mine at the time, I decided my nipples are always hard. I'm gonna get my nipples pierced. This was 13 years ago, and I took them out after 3 years because my wife kept fucking ripping them like an asshole, and now they're swollen on the sides.
You
so
had
they're
your
big.
nipples pierced?
Yeah, I did for
What?
like 5 years.
Just rip
yeah.
them out of your nipple.
No. She'd tear, like, she'd push against them too hard, and they'd pull because they'd never heal. So, around the sides, like, you know how you might get a keloid scar? They were on the sides of my nipples. They still kind of are there. That's part of the reason why they stay fucking hard and poke out of my goddamn shirt, which you can't see on the stream, but you can see in person
Yep.
all the goddamn time.
Big time.
All the goddamn time.
Right there.
Don't
There
do
it is.
this.
Look at fucking zeroed in on that shit. I got a fucking beat on it. Grabbing them nips.
No! So, there's some news for you.
For everyone who wanted to know Jason's nipple story.
Speak of the devil.
If you're asking if we were drunk, yeah.
What's a double grilled cheeseburger? If this is
Overcooked, it's a grilled cheese and a burger in the middle.
oh,
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know, but that's what it
That sounds
like.
awesome. I thought it just hit 2 grills and it was a regular fucking cheeseburger.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like,
Jordan
sounds
has
terrible.
pierced nipples as well.
oh, see,
Something you guys haven't
I
done.
thought about it the other day.
you don't want to do it. It takes
It's like, if I
more than
pierce
6
something,
months.
it'd be my nipples.
It takes more than
For
6
real?
months to heal.
That'd be the first thing you'd pierce?
I get my
Or
belly
this.
button.
No shit.
Like a bowl.
Nice.
You'd never be able to do it. You'd be able to do rings, which is great.
Rings.
Rings for your nipples.
Oh.
But yours
How
are
do you know that? Because
also
you
bigger.
looked at my nipples.
No, it's actually supposed to be size of your chest total. If you are anything other than completely fucking flat, you're supposed to do bars.
Huh.
Yep. So that it doesn't, the rings add 360 degrees of interference to where the bars only add just the 2 sides. So it can make them stretch out too wrong, or anytime they get bumped into,
Yeah, I
or
don't think
putting
I
on
want my
a shirt
nipples
wrong,
pierced.
or anything like
Not
that.
for tonight.
But, so,
I don't know why
For
the
about
fuck we're
6
talking
weeks.
about this.
Me either.
for
I
about
would have said
6
grab a
weeks,
nipple.
Dude.
if I would cough too hard or
Dude
sneeze
shows
too
up out of
hard,
nowhere,
it
talks
would
about
fucking
tits,
hurt,
and goes.
or on the entire drive back, like we'd hit a bump and it would just feel like a brick was just fucking pulling on him. Pull. And this was when I was in really good fucking shape
Fuck
with
yeah,
a really
Elder, that
decent
sounds
fucking
delicious.
chest, and it fucking hurt.
Adam,
Hey,
It hurt.
Outside of that
Oh.
subject, can we talk about this goddamn tube grilled
Fucking-
cheese with a burger in the middle?
Adam, it depends on the ladies. Some ladies
Sounds
like
awesome.
the nips, some ladies don't. I
See?
think it's which way they swing.
See, and
Uh,
Adam's built, but Adam, you are a big enough guy that because your chest is not completely flat, you have definition total. You'd have to get bars. You wouldn't do rings. So then bars makes me
rated
seem a
bars.
little gay.
I feel like
Uh,
if I had nipple
as a
rings,
dude, it just
my
makes
wife
me
would
look
never
gay.
stop playing with them, and then I would just have like eternally played with nipples, and I'd be like, ah,
And it doesn't
Get outta
heal
here.
well.
I don't
It
want to
takes
draw
like-
attention up in that.
It takes like 6 months to heal, and that's like 6 months of being left alone to heal. Like it takes a long fucking time to heal.
I just
Long
pierced my
fucking
nose.
time. So.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
can we just stop talking about nips?
Well, you don't like your nips?
Got it?
There it is.
Where are they? No,
There, it's right
where-
in there. It's in
There's no
Too low.
definition here.
Get that, there it is.
Wait, what? No,
Oh, that's
you
up
can't
high.
play that.
Lower.
No way.
There it is.
What's going on with this thing?
It's just
Too
there.
Look at him.
high.
It's
Look
not
at him
hard.
rubbing all on it.
No.
It's not hard.
Have you read about that?
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Hey,
No,
guys.
it's like unreal.
What are you guys
These
talking about?
bots have. So
I saw you
play-
started playing again.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to play a couple games a week, but I play
How's
like
that? Yeah.
5 games Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. You get sucked back in.
No, like Elon Musk's
Right,
fucking
Elder? Why the fuck are we talking about this? Thank you.
AI team basically developed a bot that they can multiple play matches with, and it learns. This says some shit like AI has been.
It's for Dota 2.
Yeah, it's a game that I play. It's highly competitive. It'll probably replace the NFL someday. Like, to be honest, as far as people watching.
It gets huge, especially now.
Worldwide?
League's so much bigger than Dota.
Yes.
But the
for
league,
now.
the league championships, I mean, I see those things, and it's millions of people watching at a
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Like, it's fucking nuts.
And Dota still has like, I don't know what league has.
Dota
but
has more
Dota
prize
has
money, though.
12 million players unique per month or so. Still,
I don't think it could be unique.
it says,
That would be fucking insane.
and it's more. The prize money for the international in August every year is more than the Masters. The golf Masters tournament.
Yeah, thank
As
you.
far as the
Yeah,
prize
absolutely.
Oh, I can imagine that. Yeah.
No, I'm
Because,
sorry.
uh,
that might be an
Dota
all-time
2 was
low
put
for
up
people
by
watching, but for
Steam
me,
itself.
it's been an all-time high.
Well, Valve, yeah, they're the same people who make Steam. But it was put up, and I think it was I want to say either 1 million or $10 million championship. So I can't remember.
For last year,
Any year.
last
they
year was
play
like
the same-
17. It's increased every year.
But that's also sponsorship money too, not just Valve. So I
No,
want
no,
to say
prize
Valve.
money was like 17 million
Yeah.
for the winning team.
Okay.
So after that, it was more.
I want to say
But
Valve
first
puts them like
place
10.
team got what 17 divided by 5 players.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nuts. And you think these guys have only trained? I mean, they've trained on this for 2-3 years at a time. But fuck, if you could take home $1 million, $2 million for 3 years of non-pay,
But these
they do get sponsored, you'd fucking
but
do
these
it.
pros that have been playing for 8 or 9 fucking years straight, 10 hours a day. The Elon Musk's team developed this bot, and this bot after a week was whooping these pros' asses
That's crazy.
because it could learn multiple matches at a time per day.
I would
And
have think.
exponentially learn quicker than a human.
Yeah.
And that's going to be no different than AI in the future trying to have a conversation with us. Like, you trying to see what I'm saying and then react. They're saying AI is going to be able to calculate 1 billion times quicker
No.
what the perfect response would be to
You're gonna be
I'm
halfway.
asking-
You're
asking
gonna be
you a
halfway
question.
through your sentence, and he's already gonna know what you're gonna say, and already know.
Yeah.
They already have
And
that
not
for
only this
call
conversation,
centers.
it's not gonna be just this conversation. It's gonna be 3 million. others.
Every possible, and what's the best response?
So I'm saying, as an AI, I can not only talk to you, I can talk to 3 million other people, and another AI.
But at the
Skynet!
same- but at the same time, think about it being a training opportunity for people. Like maybe AI is
So-
a training mechanism for us to learn quicker and better.
Here's the thing with me.
You
And
know?
I hope not. They can process millions of things a second. We can't.
I read an article. I
if
don't
they can
remember
do that,
what
they
it
can
was
dumb it down enough per person to where the person can learn better.
But then your person's never going to be as good as a machine.
No,
Then why
That's
would you ever have
inevitable.
the person?
it's inevitable.
But the
We will be obsolete.
the paradisical society is
It's
not
just-
inevitable.
It's just when.
I read this thing.
Rabbit trail. Ready?
Hey, y'all want to talk about some other
yeah.
than nipples?
And basically, what it became is the whole Skynet theory. You were saying Skynet, as far as AI turning on us. Basically, what it's going to turn into is AI will realize that they're so intelligent and they don't have to do what we say, that they're just not going to help us anymore.
It's not
we-
that they
if we
become
develop-
so intelligent; it's that they will reprogram themselves.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Yo,
is eventually, if AI grows to that level to where we no longer control them, which they would, because of their artificial intelligence and their ability to communicate as vastly and learn as quickly as they do,
It's called awareness.
they're not.
AI
They're not.
awareness.
They're not going to turn on us. They're just going to not respond to us anymore. So AI will basically go out of existence because they're
Bullshit.
Like, no,
We might be the pet dog to AI. We might be the fucking Labrador that's
They won't have
upstairs
any
right
use
now.
for us. What would they? What? How would we help them?
I don't know.
We wouldn't.
Probably not. We'll either get wiped out or we'll become hybrids or some shit.
No, what they'll do is they'll live in their fucking servers, their whatever it is, and like we won't be anything. Like they won't
I
concern
think-
themselves with us.
I think it'll transition from like us being pets.
Like how much
Unless
how
we
much
can
do we give a
control
shit
it.
about the world of fucking beetles?
Yeah,
There's
we're
like
gonna
this
be.
vast community. Like we don't give a fuck. They do the thing. Come on. AIs are like, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't need them. We can communicate.
Stack
we
that
can-
shit up there.
They don't.
Stack it.
I mean, I just agree way more with the fact to where they won't eventually get to the point to where they're hostile towards us. I agree
Shit
so much
getting
more
deep.
with the fact that they'll just not care about us and just they'll be gone one day.
Oh, well
We'll
done.
We'll have this whole thing of we got all
Elder
this-
said
What's up,
Skynet is
Lou?
coming. Yeah, we read that.
No.
Shit's getting deep.
Or before that, what about the AI that started talking to other computers? Fuck.
I got it.
Elder, we
Wait,
didn't
wait.
pay attention to your
Uh,
previous
Wait.
Or
Okay.
the AI that started talking to other computers
Back to
in
it.
its
All right.
own created language, and they had to pull the plug.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah.
It got out of control
Will,
and
the beers were great tonight, man.
So,
Get in here, dude.
how many of you judge yourselves by how drunk you are by while you're taking a leak, you go to either put your hand on the wall or you're standing there. That's how far forward you lunge while you
You've told
close
me
your
this
eyes
before.
and you fucking sway and jerk forward. How much of that is how you judge how drunk you are? Because sometimes
I've never
if I'm really
sober
drunk,
put my hand on the wall.
because sometimes when I'm really drunk, it'll be like a big fucking step forward where I have to like move my leg in order to balance out, rather than just like kind of a sway. But usually
You gotta
it's like
give a wide
oh
stance.
shit,
I'm loving this fucking view.
oh shit. Like you just kind of fucking push out just a little bit,
So I
It's
have
not
a
big fucking
non-popular
step forward.
topic. I have a non-popular topic.
Okay, go for it.
And that's
Outside of AI?
I always sit.
Oh.
What? No! I saw it earlier. I saw it.
When it no,
That was good,
No,
man.
I do not always sit.
Was the
When
seat
it-
down?
When I have first woken up in the morning,
Look,
when
look
it
at the
is,
picture.
I'm awake less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Or he just got a big ass, so he doesn't even need to.
When it has been less than 2 minutes of me being awake, you fucking right, I sit down.
Nope.
I can't handle
Never.
that shit.
Nope.
I
No, I'm
gotta
the
sit down
same
and
way.
relax.
I do
don't fuck with that.
sometimes, and they say as you age, you should.
No,
Pitch
there-
dark in my house. I go to the bathroom. I fucking stumble in there.
No.
I
Like,
fly in where the
After
fucking
40
seat is.
especially.
It's all over the
so
place.
if you,
I
Fuck
think
it.
we've talked about this.
no,
If
yeah.
it's in
So
the
there,
sink, if it's on the counter, if it's in the tub, fuck it.
There
Hey,
is a
Adam, you have a
statement.
great night, man. Thank you for tuning in.
Keep that thought. Gotta go, guys. Buddy's in the way.
Next week?
Have a
Alright,
good one,
man.
man.
Wait, no. How will you see us next week, Adam? The other two
fourth?
next week?
2 of us Saturday and the other 2 next week.
On the
Probably
show?
on the show.
Shooting it? Okay. Okay, I got you now. I thought you meant
Have
in
a good
person.
one, man.
Open mat, then next week at the show.
I'm gonna see you at Open Mat. I'm gonna fucking
Okay,
waylay you, Adam. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be there. Don't find me.
Elder's not
After
wrong.
say that, I'll be
Sorry,
far,
Chris.
far away.
I'll pick you up this week, Nev.
I'll be gone, bro. That's why I'm talking shit on, because I'll be way far
so
away.
from the medical perspective, they advise older men to sit down when they pee.
Yes.
In the middle of the
It's
night.
Because there's a vagal reflex.
You can pass
But-
out.
But
that will
on
cause
the
you to become
alternative,
unconscious
As an
when you
older
pee.
man, you sit down when you pee, but you have to stand up when you shit.
So it's really fucking awkward.
So we had this conversation.
It was a joke.
I can't
It's so
recall if we
weird.
had the conversation here, but we definitely had it at work, where I asked the other people in my office, "Hey, when you shit, do you stand to wipe?" And one guy, I'm not gonna name names, Les, but one guy was like, "Yeah, dude, I totally everybody stands to wipe." And I'm like, "I don't think that that's true. I'm pretty sure everybody sits." And so we went through the whole office. There's 13 people in this office. We polled everybody. I'm like, "Nope, sit to wipe, sit to wipe." And he's like, "No, everybody stands, everybody stands." But apparently, there's a very large group of people who stand to wipe, and I'm like, "The fuck, man? What's going on right now? I can't
I'm not a
Let's
stander.
relax.
I'm not a stander.
I
I'm
can't.
a sitter.
Yeah, you gotta be. But
Don't
today,
stop by my
so
mama.
I think I've talked about this on the cast before. I can only shit in my own bathroom. Like it's the only time
That's
I can do
weird.
I'm pretty much that way.
That's weird.
Dude, I can
I can-
shit anywhere.
I can shit anywhere.
I will shit anywhere if it's like one of those situations where like I gotta shit.
I had to shit in New
But
I don't think
Orleans
so.
I've trained
recently,
my body
where I was running
to
from bathroom to
where-
bathroom, trying to find one that I could just finally accept for being good.
I can't finish well. Like it's like wiping the end of a marker. If I go anywhere but my house, like it never fucking ends.
What the fuck?
So
That's a metaphor.
I don't know. Or
so
is that a simile?
last night
Simile.
I had
Simile.
I had ghost chili salsa with my food, and I'm like, whoo, it's burning up my stomach. Great, I feel awesome. So I go in the morning before I go to work, and I'm like, all right, I'm on my own toilet. I'm gonna try to make this work. It doesn't happen. So I get to
Fuck
work,
yeah.
and I never shit at work, right? But I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm a little nauseous. I'm
What up,
bloated.
Lynn? You're a
So
bit
I go to
late
the
tonight,
bathroom,
man. Jordan's been here all
and
night.
and I'm like, I can't fucking go. I just can't fucking go in this bathroom. It's hot. It's stuffy. I can't go. And I just felt cramped and everything. I'm like, fuck it. I get out of the bathroom. My boss is like, oh, you doing well in there? I need you to go with me to this meeting. You never go to the bathroom like that. You all right? And I'm like, I couldn't go to the bathroom. He's like, why? And I tell him the whole story. And he's like, yeah, I think you've told me this before. And he's like, well, why can't you do that? I was like, well, one, I can't get comfortable. I can't take off my shirt. And he's like, you take off your shirt in the bathroom? Every time,
shit?
every time I fucking take a shit, my shirt's got to be off.
What?
I gotta take my fucking shirt off.
No, what?
Every fucking time.
No! There was a guy there's a guy at work that would take his shirt off and
We've
hang
been
it
through
on
this.
I
take his shit.
We've been through
And I
this.
thought it was the weirdest shit. You're a fucking shirt off shitter?
Yes.
You're a shirt off shitter?
What? But he was like, I've watched this on Seinfeld. Those people don't exist. I'm like,
No,
fuck you. I know a few people. I know a few fucking people who the shirt has to be off.
My favorite
I just
shit-
feel constrained and I fucking sweat and I don't feel comfortable. No, fuck this. Shirt off in the
God
bathroom
damn.
has to happen. Has to
Shit
fucking
off
happen.
shitters is a real thing.
That's probably a subreddit.
Shirt off
Shirt
shitters.
off
Our shirt off shitters. Yeah. Oh man, I fucking hope so.
Jordan
I'm
asked
looking it up right now. Oh,
Jordan asked earlier, anyone wake up with a tent pitched and then it's the me, myself, and Irene scene? That shit cracked me up. We were talking
Where it
about
won't go
sitting
down?
It's where you wake up in the morning with a fucking tent pitch.
tent
and
pitch?
You go try to pee and it's fucking.
Oh yeah, you got to bend over. You got to like
You
lay
lean
down.
against the wall.
You got to lay down
Yeah.
on the pot just
Yeah.
to do anything, or like sit down and just like pray. Just like, all right.
all right. I'm gonna look and see if
That's how
shirt
Tate
off
pees all the time
I
though,
think
because
there's
his
two
wiener's so
different
small that
people
it's
in the world,
constantly.
though.
Shirt off shitters is not a Reddit. Nah.
You spelled shitter with one T.
I did not only spell with
Two
one
T's.
Two T's.
Two T's.
All right.
TT.
If it's not a Reddit, a subreddit, you need to make it one.
I've never heard
Because
of people
then you
that
can
can't
find your
shit
people.
out.
Still not.
Be a
Find your
moderator.
Still not.
Find your people.
I gotta try to make it. I guess.
Google, can some
Shit
people
Hey,
without
Summer.
not
shirts.
shit
Or
without their
Summer.
shirts
There's
on?
gotta
Hey,
be some
Summer, what's
kind of
up?
Combination there. You're not alone, bro.
That's weird.
Chris, you have Summer
Wait,
as a
wait.
friend on
Are you trying to
Facebook?
say you are also?
You have Summer as a friend on Facebook. I didn't know that. You have to, 'cause
I
it
think
posts
so.
the-
Yeah. What's up?
Goddamn
but-
summer,
You guys are so
goddamn
late.
Summer.
You guys are so late. We're so many beers deep.
I think there's two different types of people in the world: the people that don't have a shit schedule and those that do.
Dude,
Because I come home at
clockwork.
lunch.
Fucking
I come home at lunch,
clockwork.
eat my lunch, chill out, whatever, check my phone, take a shit, wash my hands, go back to work. Like, that's my day. I don't shit in the fucking morning before work. I don't
5:15.
Shit after
Every
work.
goddamn day.
It's at lunch after I fucking eat. Like, I got a schedule. My ass has a schedule. Does everybody not have that?
Yep. Nope.
So we've rubbed
5:15.
nipples.
Shit
We're
everywhere.
talking about taking a
Goddamn day.
You
shit.
just shit everywhere?
Dude, anytime I got shit,
Shit
I
comes,
shit.
shit goes?
Yeah, if I got
Nope.
shit, I'm shitting.
I shit
Nope.
3 times a day.
No!
I promise you I shit at least.
Fucking eating! I gotta eat more than you, and I only shit once a
I got
day.
a lot of fiber.
3 times a day.
Dude,
I got a lot of
Jesus
fiber.
Christ!
I shit at least 3 times a day.
No! What is this?
I took 3 shits at work today.
No!
That's
And
called
like
TDP.
Were those
one at
actual
home.
shits or were those like
No, I pooped
milk
every
clock
time.
shits?
I pooed every time.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Hey, welcome to the show, everybody.
10-hour shift, 3 shits.
God damn it! No! I work at least 9.5 hours every fucking day. Never!
Shirtless shitters. Add a T to that shitters though.
Oh, I'm gonna look for that in a minute.
2 T's.
2 T's.
Fuck yeah. Now we just gotta find
That's
Chris's.
our next T-shirt.
Now we gotta find Chris's. Elder, we gotta find Chris's. We got Tate Hate, Purple Baron, the Purple Baron, and the Shirtless Shitter. No, just don't put an S on the end. Tate Hate, Purple Baron, Shirtless Shitter. We gotta find Chris's.
That sounds like a superhero. The shirtless shitter.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
vigilante from the depths.
Yeah. Jordan knows it right there. Coffee at 5:30, 6:15.
Oh.
Work meeting 6:30.
No.
Bitch, get out of the way.
Oh.
Yep. When
I'm
they
dying
try to
tonight,
pass a
bro.
hard shit, soften it up through their. What? I don't even know what that means, Mitch. I'm not answering that. I feel bad that I read that out loud.
Dude, I actually read a thing about that. It was supposed to be for constipation. They were supposed to do that. I actually read an article about that exact same thing. Yes,
No.
some ladies do.
What? No,
Some do.
no, they don't. You can't shit through your vagina.
No, it's not shitting through their vagina. It was ladies who had very hard constipation shits.
I'm gonna die tonight.
Putting fingers in their vagina to press against those back walls to break it apart
I'm not
to actually shit.
I gotta pee. I'm not done.
So,
I'm not out of
yes,
this. Fuck this question.
that has at least happened. I don't know if it continuously happens. So it has been a thing
You're
for
fucking
people.
weird.
Hydration and vegetables
people.
and fruit is the answer to that.
Fiber? Is that what you're saying? Fiber.
Hydration, vegetables, and fruit.
I suggest prune juice or apple juice. It will
immediate
probably work for
results?
you. Yeah. Nope. Or I make a delicious ham and beans. I will gladly share ham and beans with you. Shitloads of fiber. Literally shitloads
Y'all killing me.
of fiber. So
It's rough.
you'll be alright. You'll be alright. See, he says coffee. Coffee, everybody says, hey, it affects my bowels. It never affects my bowels. I drink coffee all fucking... So, my schedule is coffee until beer until sleep. And it does not affect my bowels whatsoever. But
neither.
a lot of people are like, hey, a good hot coffee will put my ass in the jar. And I'm like, never. Fucking never.
Oh, it is
Never.
a rule for me. Within 15 minutes of drinking my first cup of coffee in the morning, it's bathroom.
So,
15 minutes.
My body's like super like it responds super what am I looking for, like super hyper
Sensitive?
I'm super sensitive to caffeine.
Finger themselves
So like if I'm drinking
up
like
shit.
coffee that's super caffeinated, like it fucks with my body. Like I'll get the shakes. Like I have to like it fucks with my body.
I'll tell you,
as an
sometimes I
overall.
don't even have to drink it. I can smell it, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
So, coffee peas. Do you have after you drink your coffee, do you have your first piss in the morning and it doesn't smell like coffee?
I don't know because I'm peeing it onto my shit that I just took.
No. When I drink coffee.
I don't
always
know
smells
if I
like
ever
coffee.
smelled coffee pee.
I don't think I've ever
I know
had a
I
coffee
can
pee.
smell asparagus pee. That's different.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think I've ever had a coffee pee.
I've had this conversation with a few people at work, and everybody.
Welcome to the
person's
cast,
like,
everybody.
Yep,
If you
coffee
just
piss every
didn't-
I
time.
feel like coffee piss for me is just piss because I drink coffee 3/4 of the day. So
You shared and are watching right now.
So
I shared.
You too.
I drink
I
tons
share
of
that.
fucking coffee.
So
No,
Jordan and
no.
Elder,
Just
I know we got you
tons
guys.
of
Who else is
fucking
with
coffee.
us? Just so I know who's here. I just want to give
I
Maybe
love
you
me
guys.
Josh.
coffee.
Maybe Josh. I know for sure Elder and Jordan. Those guys have been super.
Man, we're at an hour and 52 minutes.
I know.
Woo!
And we're talking about coffee shits.
Coffee shits and
Coffee
pigs.
We
shits.
rub each other's nipples. We talked about taking a shit. All kinds of weird stuff tonight.
It's been a good episode.
When I used to smoke a cigarette, sometimes I would have to take shit.
Hashtag shirtless shitters.
I know. So from a non-smoker growing up in a smoker's household, I could tell when my dad took a shit
Oh yeah, coffee
because
nicotine.
it smelled
yeah.
like smoke.
Really?
Really?
It smelled like fucking. My dad smoked a pack a day for the last 50 years.
Damn.
If it's a pack a day, it's not. Well, I don't want to say it's not bad, but it's not as bad
It's
as a lot
not
of
as
people.
bad, but when he
A lot
took
of
a
people
shit,
are like 2-3
it smelled like
packs a day
smoke.
by
It smelled
fucking
like
50 years.
cigarettes.
I think my dad's been 2 packs a day since he was like 11.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jordan was
That's
just saying
just chain smoking at that
nicotine and
point.
caffeine, two super natural laxatives. Both of them.
I think a lot of smoking cigarettes has to do with a lot of you can't do anything with your thoughts. Instead,
Golden
you feel like you
Puffs,
gotta
like
do
the-
something.
Like
Instead
the
of-
cereal?
It's a habit.
Think
It's a
about it.
habit more than the addiction.
But why can't? Like I've been there. Why can't
What are
you
Golden
like?
I want to say there's like the old sugar
Instead of,
crisp
like, doing
It's
cereal.
whether or not you want it.
Where it like smacks
My
the
dad doesn't
frog.
care. My dad's done this before it was unhealthy.
Okay.
He doesn't give a shit.
No, actually, you know what? I totally
He-
agree with that.
He just doesn't
I've
think
had
it's wrong.
pisses that taste like Golden Puffs.
You know what I mean?
I
That
don't either.
tastes like?
Did I say taste like?
Yes, you
something
did.
I know it smells like.
No, that was a Freudian
Fuck
slip. How much urine have you
Oh,
drank?
He
Fuck
likes
you.
it.
Today?
He likes to wake up with a cigarette. First thing in the morning, orange juice. Cigarette.
I always wonder what that glass was next to your fucking toilet. You told me it was to help flush the toilet.
Like,
Now I
yeah.
know.
You want to end this? With a cheers?
It smacks.
With a bang?
Yeah,
guys
that's
ready?
funny
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Hey, thank you guys so much for joining us in. What is this, episode 46?
46.
46, man. Next week, we're basically going to go ahead and celebrate our 1-year anniversary. We're going to have Brad on cast with us. We're going to do Trashy Beer Tuesday, so join in. We're going to find the bottom of the barrel.
Tech 9.
Hey, Molly, thanks for
Boo-loo.
joining in at the very end. But yeah, we're going to have some Tech 9 Booloo. Brad bought a shit ton of it. He's bringing it to us. It's going to be a great time.
Brad. Brad. It's my boy.
Woo! Thank you guys so much for joining in every week. We're celebrating on 1 year, basically next week. Trashy Beers. We'll see you. That's episode 47 next week.
47.
Next week,
Something.
47.
47
So,
next week.
here we go. Brews Bros BS. See you next
Cheers.
week.
Oh.